Heyo, how's it going? You wanna load everything? Uh, computer? Computer, please? You wanna load things? Would be, isn't it loading things? On, wait, this got resized weird, didn't it? Yep, okay, hold on a second. That needs to be fixed. There I am, I did load, just got resized weird ones. Working on something yesterday. Uh, Still don't know why it's sized like that. That's just all kinds of wrong. What the fuck happened? Like, one, it's not supposed to be all the way over there like that. Like it's I'm in the corner. I don't know why it's all weird like that. Sorry, I did not expect to start with technical difficulties. And then I guess just you know uh there, we'll pretend that's how it's supposed to be. And then game should come up immediately. There we go. Okay, let's just take that from the top. Ayo, how's everyone going? Uh, I am quite tired. Hold on, let me put on my glasses. There we go. I remembered we saved Nanako.
Hey, here's a story about the fog.
Oh yeah, we stopped like right in between transition. Okay.
Some specialists are raising concerns that this fog may consist of harmful substances. More and more citizens are calling for an investigation into the cause of the fog and the facts about it. Though the government has begun its preliminary investigation, many feel that the causes will be hard to pin. Oh, is this fog really dangerous?
You hardly ever see people walking around town anymore. Or here either.
Everyone's too scared of the fog now to go outdoors much.
It does seem a lot like the fog on the other side. But beyond that, I'm clueless.
There's another item of note here. A summary of Namatame's career with details about the case. The suspect was having an affair with the first victim. It seems she was killed due to relationship troubles. Also in April, Miss Saki Konishi's body was discovered. The police are looking into a motive for the murder. In July, a boy living in Inaba performed a copycat murder. The boy was initially thought to be the culprit behind all the killings, but later suspicion was thrown upon Namatame. Last month, the suspect attempted to kidnap a 7-year-old girl of Inaba, resulting in his arrest. It seems Namatame is still confined to his hospital bed, so further interrogation has yet to commence.
So it's finally over. A lot of stuff's happened. But all that's left is for the police to build a case for Namatame, right?
I mean, I don't even prove anything.
I'm sure your uncle can.
But the stuff he was saying was so obviously nuts. If he says anything about the TV world, he might be considered mentally unstable.
Also, I heard before that if the police don't have enough hard evidence, it's difficult to build a case.
Yes, there are many such cases and culprits. It's the eternal conundrum for crime investigators.
So even if they're caught, the law can't do shit?
It's a possibility.
Hell's up with that! We all know he did it! You can't just let a maniac who thinks he's saving people by killing them run wild on the streets!
They better not dismiss something this serious because of some mental issues. Saki-senpai. No, not just her, or that announcer. Even King Moron is his fault. If it weren't for what he did, nobody would have tried a copycat killing. It's his fault Nanako-chan's in the hospital right now, too.
You're reminded that you made a promise to Nanako to buy a new kotatsu. One second. You using the right mic? No. My webcam keeps blinking at me, which makes me think that it might be using its mic instead. Even though I'm 99% sure. Yeah, okay. Good. No, mic's set to the right one. Okay. Yeah, we promised to buy a new kotatsu.
What's the matter?
Well, I promised to buy a new kotatsu. You told the others about your promise to Nanako. Buy a
A
new...
kotatsu?
Yeah.
Oh, then why don't we go check them out right now? I know Nanako-chan would be psyched if she came home and found a new kotatsu.
Dude, why didn't you tell me sooner? The winter season's coming up and we just got a bunch of them in stock. All right, off to the houseware section for Nanako-chan!
If we're getting a kotatsu, we better get some oranges to complete the set.
It's a cliche because it's true, damn it.
The best compliment to a kotatsu would be a heated rug.
Dude, that much juice would kill the breaker the moment you tried to microwave something. Oh yeah, you've never used a kotatsu before, huh, Ted? It's nice and toasty.
Can I still stay here?
No.
You kept your promise to me, so I should be going back.
You should.
But I don't want to go until Nana-chan gets better.
Too bad.
Of course you can stay. How many times do we have to say this before it gets through to you?
Nanako-chan would be sad if you weren't there when she wakes up.
But I couldn't save Nana-chan.
Don't be silly. We saved her together.
We caught the killer, man. We couldn't have done that without you.
Teddy, you shouldn't talk that way when Nanako-chan is still fighting.
You guys.
I ain't saying come over to
Sensei,
my place.
I'm so touched. I'll stay by your side until Nana-chan comes home, Sensei.
Why am I now having audio
Oh, that's
issues
right.
on this
There's no one
game?
but you at your place.
Hey, why don't we pick out a Christmas present for Nanako-chan while we're at it?
Oh, that's a great idea. I'm sure she'll be out of the hospital by then.
All right, but none of this charge it to Yosuke stuff this time. Seriously. We're clear on this, right?
Oh, come on. Why would we do something like that?
Dude, the clothes you got for this guy? I almost pissed my pants when I saw the receipt. How many days do you think I had to work to pay that off?
Well, I can't help it if Junes overcharges for things.
Ugh. Well, I guess you gotta expect that. It's not like Chie-san's ever had the occasion to help a guy shop before.
What? What did you just say?
Come on, baby. Don't fight.
God,
over
I
me.
hate you, Teddy.
Stay out of this!
Let's leave them be and think of a present for Nanako-chan on our own.
But what would a girl her age want?
What do you think Nanako-chan would appreciate most?
I mean, everyone loves Jack Frost.
Yeah, that white round shape's the best. A plush doll's the way to go.
All right, as soon as Nanako-chan's out of the hospital, we'll have a party at your place.
Yes! And we'll bake the cake!
Of course!
Let's make it a cake to remember.
Oh, no, you're not! Are you trying to send Nanako-chan back to the hospital?
Uh-oh. It's Adachi.
Hello, this is Adachi. I want you to stay calm and listen to me, okay? Nanako-chan's condition suddenly got worse. The doctor wants you to come to the hospital immediately. We'll be waiting.
Come on, let's go.
Inaba Municipal Hospital, Nanako's room. Dojima is listening to an explanation from the doctor. There have been loud noises throughout the hospital for some time now.
Doctor, this fog is poisonous, isn't it? Isn't it filled with viruses? They said so on TV. Isn't there a vaccine or something for it?
Calm down, please. That's just a rumor.
Don't tell me to calm down! You're lying! We know you have medicine for this! Are you just going to stand there and watch us die?
Why would we do something like that?
What a commotion.
What the hell's that supposed to mean?
Can't you see how much pain she's in?
All we can do right now is monitor her condition closely. Dojima-san, you need to return to your...
I don't give a damn about myself! Do something about Nanako!
Dojima-san!
Just save her. For God's sake, please save Nanako.
We'll do our best. I must ask you to step outside for the time being.
Nanako.
A nurse accompanied Dojima back to his room.
Hey, can't you do something? This all has to do with the world you came from. Can't you figure something out?
I'm thinking, but...
Damn it! Why does this have to happen to a little girl like her? Why'd it turn out like this?
Nanako-chan's gonna be okay, right?
You guys still here?
How is Dojima-san doing?
His wound's opened up again. They're treating it over in his room now.
Any luck with your investigation on Namatame?
About that. I won't mince words here. We're gonna have a hard time making these charges stick.
What's that mean?
I talked with the guys at the station, and it'll be next to impossible to find him guilty in court. Especially given the reason why we took him off our list of suspects for the first case.
Oh yeah, something about him having an alibi.
Yeah, that. And the whole angle about him putting people into TVs, there's no way that'll stand up in court. No one would believe that. What the public wants is when, where, and how Namatame killed these people. And Dojima-san knows it.
Well, ain't you calm about this?
I'm just telling you the truth.
And you call yourself a cop? Huh? You want to see that stuff so bad? We'll show you! Hurry up and bring a TV here, damn it!
Hey, stop!
What the?
Is Nanako-chan's family here? Hurry inside. Please talk to her.
What the hell? What's going on?
No. Nanako-chan. Daddy.
Nanako-chan. Nanako-chan. Can you hear us? Do you understand what we're saying? Your big brother's here with you. Just hang in there. Where's Dojima-san?
We're calling for him right now.
How's Nanako?
Why didn't you put him in a fucking wheelchair? You could have gotten him here so much faster. Making him walk? He's in a fucking hospital. He can barely walk. You have wheelchairs. Just roll him there.
Doctor.
Big Bro. I'm scared. Big Bro. Daddy.
Nanako! Nanako!
I'm sorry, sir.
You should try CPR or anything else like that.
Damn it! Damn it!
Nana-chan.
We did everything we could, but we still couldn't figure out what caused this.
Nanako-chan. Dojima-san, what's with that look? Huh? What's wrong, everyone? Hmm? Huh? Wait, is Nanako-chan... But then, where did Dojima-san go? His room isn't that way. Wait a sec. That's the way to...
Senpai! Senpai! Dojima-san might have gone after Namatame! Adachi-san said he was admitted to this hospital!
You transported him to the same hospital? For crying out loud, he's the suspect in the case!
What are you getting mad at me for? This is the biggest hospital, and he's in no condition to be moved. I can't tell you that.
Just tell us where he is already!
I mean, if we're trying to stop the suspect from getting murdered, you might want to tell us where he is.
Dojima-san's on his way, ain't he? You don't know what he's gonna do there if we don't stop him!
Kanji-kun, you don't mean...
Hold on. Just what are you guys talking about?
Cough it up! Where's this room?
Top floor in the second surgical ward. Furthest room back. But there's a police guard.
Meanwhile, Nanako's hospital room.
I was always watching over Nana-chan, and I still couldn't save her. It happened in my world. Even though I was the only Teddy in that place, I still couldn't do anything.
Let go of me. I need to speak to him.
Like we said, without permission.
Permission? Who gave you permission to kill Nanako? Tell me that, huh? The hell with you all! Why is he still alive when Nanako's dead? Give me back Nanako! Give her back! She's all I have! She's the only one in the world.
Call a doctor!
Let go of me. I need to.
Holy crap! Dojima-san! Quick, get him to his room. I'll go alert the doctors.
Dojima-san, was he seriously gonna...
His only daughter's dead. Nothing would have surprised me.
Dojima-san probably knew that there's little to no chance Namatame would be convicted. Damn it. He killed Senpai, and now Nanako-chan. And the bastard's gonna walk away without paying for what he did.
That's not right!
Why? Why is he the one that gets to go on living?
The window in the room is wide open.
I was scared, so
You have your life, and now you want your freedom too?
It's your fault that Nanako-chan...
I didn't.
It's 12 o'clock. Is it the Midnight Channel? Hey, isn't this...
I failed to save her. It's because you got in my way.
Another Namatame? How? The real one's right here and we already beat his shadow!
No, come to think of it, Namatame never faced his other self. And we didn't witness his shadow returning to his body as a persona either. Perhaps that's why we're seeing this now.
What the... I failed, but it wasn't my fault. And the law can't touch me anyway.
What?
Is that what Namatame's really thinking? Then... he wasn't deranged or anything. He knew what he was doing!
To hell with the law! I won't ever forgive what you did!
Please, stop!
Stop what? We ain't even done anything yet. Or do you want us to do something? Something fitting for a bastard like you!
Kanji...
Do whatever you want. You hate me because the child died, don't you? I don't care either way. Living or dying makes no difference to me. But you're different. You can't do such a thing. You wouldn't dare, right? I'll continue saving people. It's my mission.
Mission?
My God.
Please, stop.
He wants us to stop. What should we do?
What do you mean?
We can't let this bastard do whatever he pleases.
Still, what are you going to do?
No way I'm gonna walk out of here doing nothing.
I understand, but...
This must be a luxury suite. Most hospital wards don't have such large televisions. Why, with something like this in the room, this man could escape at any time. Although once he enters, he may find there's no way out.
Wait a second. You don't mean... Are you... serious?
You gonna turn your back and walk away?
That's... but...
What's gotten into you guys? This is crazy! How can we do something like that?
Chie! Everyone, listen to me. If we're gonna do this, now is our only shot. We won't get a second chance. At this rate, the guy's gonna get off the hook, and he'll go around saving people again. You just heard what this bastard's really thinking. If that happens, it'll be just like Nanako-chan and Senpai. Who knows how many innocent people will die this time? I can't let something like that go. Someone close to me died. Her killer can't be convicted. And now I'm gonna let the same thing happen again? There's no way I can do that! It's just wrong, isn't it?
But, Yosuke...
All we have to do is push him inside the TV. That's it. We do that one thing, and this is all over.
Just push him inside?
If any of you want no part in this, just leave the room. I'm not gonna force you to stay. As for me, nothing can make me forgive this bastard. But before we do this, I want to hear what you think. What do you want to do, leader? We don't have time to wait. If we don't do this now, the cops will come back. What are you trying to say? Something we don't know. What don't we know?
I mean, technically we don't, because it's split.
But we just heard the guy's true feelings on TV! What didn't you understand?
Hey, Carp, how's it going?
I already told you there's no time to waste. Are you even getting at something here, or are you just stalling? Missing? Like what exactly? Damn it, I've heard enough of this bullshit. Give me a straight answer. Are we doing this or not? That's all I give a damn about right now.
Yelled at everyone to calm down.
He's right. Let's all calm down for a second.
I'm perfectly calm.
Mm-hmm. You say through gritted teeth?
Hey, what did you mean by we're missing something?
What's there to miss with a sick bastard like him?
Hey, let's all take a deep breath. After what happened to Nanako-chan and seeing Dojima-san, we're not thinking straight right now.
Fine.
Everyone took a deep breath. Seems that everyone has finally regained their composure.
You're right. We should calm down and think rationally about this. I realize now that we've heard almost nothing from Namatame's perspective.
Oh, by the way, Carpa, Nanako died.
There's no denying that this man brought great harm to Nanako-chan. But other than that point, the rest comes from our assumptions based on watching the Midnight Channel a moment ago. I won't deny that we were blinded by the heat of the moment, trying to impute all responsibility to him rashly.
But... yeah, the guy's not saying anything.
Because he's mentally unstable. Leave him
Whatever
alone.
reason he had, there's no doubt about the fact that he'd been throwing people inside the TV.
Well, yeah, understandable. Donuts are great.
It was him who put Senpai through that misery. How can we possibly understand someone who says killing people is the same as saving them?
Failing to understand and failing to listen are rather different things. Truthfully, not all the hitches that were nagging at me have been answered yet. we'll have to see what he can tell us about them. Though it appears he's in no condition to do so at the moment.
True. Dealing with him right now might not solve all the things that are bothering us.
Yeah, I think we have just like 2 dungeons to go.
Damn it.
And
But you better remember
I
this.
think like
I'll do everything I can to stop him from repeating what
to
he's
the
done.
next dungeon is kind of like they tend to do it in Persona games like between the second to last and the last dungeon, it just skips weeks at a time. It's like nothing of interest happened. Just skip it.
Anytime, anywhere, anything.
Like you'll see the calendar and it'll literally just like start skipping days one at a time.
Jeez, how the hell can you stay so calm, man?
Played this game before.
Then again, that's why you're our leader. Alright, let's go ahead and think this through as much as we need.
If we leave any unanswered questions behind, we'll just be lying to ourselves. Yeah, that ain't gonna cut it. Alright, I'm convinced.
Thank you. I'll think as hard as I can and try to help.
We all know how you feel, Yosuke. Come on, we've accomplished this much together, haven't we?
Right. Together.
Yeah, you're right. Sorry. And thanks.
The case has taken a sharp turn and the investigation team is now one step closer to the truth. Seems that you will go on with your friends to solve another mystery. Yay! We can now create Loki! Now, judgment, right? I die and I am thou. That has established a new bond. Is he closer to the truth? Yeah, we finally got judgment. Woo.
Hey, you guys? What are you doing? You can't be in here.
Oh, crap!
We were keeping an eye on the suspect. The police officers outside seem to have their hands full helping Dojima-san. If Namatame were to escape, it would be a disaster for the police's reputation. And their trust in you, Adachi-san.
Oh, I see. We'll tighten security from now on, and I'll arrange for him to be transported out as soon as possible. So, if you guys can keep quiet about being
So
here,
this whole,
I'd really
he's not in the state to be transported. I mean, he looks fine. He's just, mentally unstable. But I think he could be transferred. Unlike, Adachi, not Adachi, Dojima and Nanako weren't able to be transported. This guy, I'm pretty sure, could have been transported. He seemed just fine.
How is he, Doctor? He seemed to be extremely agitated a moment ago.
Oh, he looks calm now.
He seems fine for now, but he really needs his rest. Outside, everyone. Doctor's orders.
Yeah, he looks fine, alright.
Understood.
We should go too. Let's get back to Nanako-chan's room.
Look, Carp, I'm allowed to question it when Nanako's, heartbeat stops, and the doctors are just like, she's dead. Didn't try to resuscitate her or anything. They're just like, she's dead. It's over.
So what's this thing we're missing, huh?
To tell the truth, there's something that's bothering me too. Why did he start killing people in the first place?
Well, he said himself it was to save them, right? So, he killed his lover in order to save her and kept going?
The police speculated the first murder was related to the affair, so they called in Namatame for questioning. But everything in his testimony and his bearing, no matter what they looked at, they found nothing suspicious. If he truly is twisted enough to believe that murder is a means of saving people, I think that would have shown through.
Maybe he faked it real well. Or maybe he started out with a normal motive and got a taste for killing after the first time.
No, if that were the case, his motive for killing that announcer would be even more inexplicable. Namatame and his wife were separated at the time. Both Misuzu Hiragi and himself testified that she had discarded him. Hiragi also knew about Yamano beforehand, and Namatame was shocked to hear of Yamano's death. Their relationship was known and was not strained to the point of murder. There's simply no motive in the affair angle. The police invested a great deal of effort into investigating this point. Therefore, we have no convincing motive for Namatame to kill Mayumi Yamano, although her name was written in Namatame's own diary.
His reason for killing her.
It's still possible that he was crazy to begin with and no one realized, right?
I don't really get any of this.
Oh, this is so confusing!
Hey, we could hear you in there. This is a hospital. Maybe you should quiet down a little.
Oh, there you are, all of you. Please come with me immediately.
Huh? What's going on?
What are you waiting for? Hurry, go!
Flashbang.
Where am I? Is this Teddy's world?
There's an 18-wheeler when we need it.
Doesn't quite feel like it though.
Play.
I remember being at the hospital. That's right, Nana-chan. I couldn't do anything. Why do I even exist? I couldn't keep my promise. I lost my reason to be there. That's it. I remember now. So, it was true. Guys! Sensei! What should I do?
Oh, there they are. Nanako-chan came around.
Huh? What did you just say? Nanako-chan's alive?
If I remember correctly, if you do decide to push Namatame into the TV to kill him, the game just kind of ends there, and Nanako stays dead. But if you decide to spare Namatame, the game continues and Nanako lives.
Are you serious?
It's very rare to be resuscitated after one's heart and lungs fail, but it does happen.
It's even more rare when we don't do anything when it happens.
But until I know why she collapsed in the first place, I can't say for sure how well she'll recover from here on. Still, Nanako-chan's a fighter, and she's trying desperately to stay alive.
So this isn't a joke? You're actually telling the truth?
Nanako-chan. Oh my god.
This is amazing!
Miracles do happen. I'm so glad.
I didn't know what I was gonna do. Come on. Stop crying, you two.
You all should go home for the night. I'll speak with Dojima-san tomorrow about Nanako-chan's treatment. It's rather chilly outside. If it starts snowing, be careful not to catch a cold.
Wait a second, where's Teddy? I noticed he didn't come with us when we went to Namatame's room.
You're right. That's weird. I figured he wouldn't move from Nanako-chan's side.
Teddy, where did you go?
Oh yeah, he has a cell with him. Wait, I shouldn't use mine inside the hospital. I'll try calling him up once we're outside.
Couldn't save. I couldn't save. Why? Mayumi. And that girl too. I couldn't save them.
Huh? What's the matter? Feeling guilty all of a sudden? Sheesh.
I can't reach him. Did that stupid bear forget to charge the battery?
We took a quick look around the hospital, but there's no sign of him. I wonder where he went.
Oh!
No.
It's snow.
Hey, you're right. Wow, it's been a while since I last saw real snow. It doesn't look that pretty, though, because of this fog.
I guess this makes it the first snow of the year. It's freezing. Let's go home. Hey, Yosuke, if you find Teddy, don't forget to contact us, alright?
I know. Let's meet up at the special headquarters tomorrow. Man, that Ted. I hope he just went back home by himself. He's probably fine. But I'll hurry home just in case. Well, see you tomorrow.
Back in Namatame's room, was it really right to stop everyone from what they were about to do? For now, you have no way of knowing. You remember that your cell phone has been off this entire time since you were at the hospital. There seem to be no messages. You should go home before you catch a cold. Will Nanako be alright? Then there's what happened on Tommy's hospital ward. The snow that started to fall and the fog that won't disappear. What lies ahead from here on? You feel very tired. You should hurry and get some rest for today. This.
Welcome. It's been quite some time.
It seems you've been summoned to the Velvet Room.
Do not be alarmed. You are fast asleep in the real world. I have summoned you within your dreams. Now then, your journey has taken you quite a distance thus far. Do you believe you'll be able to successfully solve this mystery? Splendid! The precise destination of this vehicle, that too is getting rather hard to judge. If we continue driving blindly, we may end up leading you further away from the mystery that you must reach. Well, why don't we take a moment to look back on your journey? It was for that purpose that I summoned you here tonight. Margaret?
Voices you've heard many times before echo in your mind.
What's right? What you should choose to do in life? The answers to those things lie within you.
We are experiencing the words engraved into your memory during your journey.
Failing to understand and failing to listen are rather different things.
Alright, let's go ahead and think this through as much as we need.
If we leave any unanswered questions behind, we'll just be lying to ourselves.
I'll think as hard as I can and try to help.
Come on, we've accomplished this much together, haven't we?
Right. Together.
And it seems you have comrades with you as well. Those heading in the same direction through this dense fog.
Yeah, I guess the nurse is the only one that I fished that isn't of the main group.
We'll be parked for the moment while I confirm our current heading.
As I mentioned previously, this year will signal a great change in your life. Though there isn't much time left, it can be worth your while to take the time to stop and reflect.
People are like water flowing in a river. There is only one stream, but all who pass through it are affected differently. Some travel fast, some change their course, experiencing countless events as they travel down the river of time.
Just so. The state of this room reflects the scenery of your heart. Perhaps this may be a time for contemplation rather than action.
You can hear something in the distance. It seems that you've been sleeping until now. You hear the doorbell ringing. Someone seems to be at the door.
Teddy's missing.
Eh.
I looked all over the neighborhood, but I couldn't find him anywhere.
Okay. He'll be back soon.
I hope so. Rise and the others are checking inside the TV to see if he's gone back to the other side. We're meeting pretty soon, so will you come with me to Junest?
Where could Teddy have gone? In case you decide to go look for him.
It's no use, man. We can't find him.
No luck for me either. I didn't sense anything over there. The fog's so dense it might be affecting my readings. I wish I could do better. I'm sorry.
Ted. Don't tell me he really went back to his world this time. We told him over and over that he could stay here.
You recall the mysterious dream he had last night. This may be a time for contemplation rather than action. That is what Igor said, but...
I guess that's all we can do right now. He plays dumb a lot, but he's attached to us deep down. He wouldn't disappear without saying anything, right?
I'm worried for Teddy myself, but let's trust in him and await his return. Right now we must concentrate on the case. It won't be long before Namatame is transferred to another location. We must hurry, or we will miss our only chance to get his perspective on this.
You know, I've been thinking about the case since, but something just doesn't seem right.
Let's quickly review the facts. Of all the victims, only 2 were killed. Miss Yamano the announcer, and Saki-san. From the documents we found in the car, we know Namatame had some sort of dealings with them. After that, there were multiple attempted murders in which we were targeted. It was only when he took Nanako-chan that we caught him in the act, identifying his modus operandi in the process.
When I hear you put it like that, sounds like the dude's guilty.
As a result of Namatame's arrest, the police admitted that Mitsuo Kubo was a mere copycat killer.
Back up to yesterday. Remember when you said Namatame didn't have a motive to kill the announcer? That's what's bothering me.
Right. Either he's completely nuts, or we're misunderstanding something.
You lost me.
She's trying to say that if Namatame is sane, then there may be facts in the case we don't know about yet.
Sane or insane? Sounds like a play I saw before.
When he talks about saving people, what does that actually mean? I don't think there's any doubt that it includes kidnapping people and throwing them into the TV.
Could he mean saving them through death? He did call himself a savior and said that the other side is a wonderful world.
So they'll be saved if they die? What a bunch of crap! The bastard should have gone and saved himself! What do you think, Senpai? If you think about it normally, it's gotta be him. But there ain't nothing normal about that world anyways.
There's something I've been wondering about for a while. When we first encountered him, he said, "You're the ones I saved. Don't worry, I'll save this girl too." So, if he saves people by killing them, did he save us too? Wouldn't he actually have failed to save us?
You raise a good point. If he thinks that salvation comes only through death, his words to us make no sense. And another thing, the Namatame who appeared on the Midnight Channel said he failed to save Nanako-chan.
Well, maybe he really was trying to save the victims by putting them inside the TV. Come on, don't get all quiet like that. You guys know I just say the first dumb thing that pops into my head.
The possibility that he truly intended to save us.
But he's still the one who threw in Saki-senpai and that announcer, right? Sure, we haven't nailed down his motives, but that doesn't change the fact that he killed them. Or what? You think someone else was involved? What makes you think so?
Possibility of a culprit besides Namatame. Could there be something that proves this possibility? I don't remember what was in his diary. Warning letter. The warning letter feels weird because that's not with his other things.
Oh yeah! Whatever happened to that thing?
If Namatame's the killer, he must have been the one who wrote it, right?
Let's review them.
Recall that the first warning letter said don't rescue anymore. And the second one said if you don't stop this time, someone close will be put in and killed.
Yes, that's right.
Isn't that kind of odd? Would someone who thinks he's saving people by killing them write stuff like don't rescue or kill?
Yeah, and the will be put in and killed part doesn't make sense either. If the killer was writing it, wouldn't it be more like I'll put in and kill?
Hey, could this mean... Yeah, it's almost like someone else wrote this letter.
But only the killer would write such a letter and deliver it to Dojima-san's house, right? If someone else wrote it, that could only mean...
Dear God. Since this is such an unusual case, I was absolutely convinced that other than the Kubo incident, there was one culprit.
So Namatame really was trying to save his victims?
Everything is exactly the opposite of what it first seemed. In Namatame's parlance, failing would have been the first two cases when the victims died. If he had used his method twice and failed both times, he would hardly have continued using the TV. And yet he did. It all seems to suggest that someone else wrote this warning letter while observing the entire case.
Someone else? Then... it wasn't Namatame that killed Saki-senpai and the announcer?
We can't say for certain yet. We urgently need to speak with Namatame face to face.
We'll all work together to take another step toward the truth. Flashbang.
How though? After what happened yesterday, they said they're gonna tighten security.
I have a plan, but there's no time to waste. Let's hurry to the hospital.
Hey, this place is off limits.
I'm a consultant with the police. I'd like a few words with Namatame-san. May I go in?
This is Unit 252, requesting confirmation on an ID. Name of Naoto Shirogane. Huh? Ah, understood. I see. Well, you're on the list. I can give you a few minutes, but I'll have to record your conversation with him for security purposes. Not that I expect you'll get anything coherent out of the guy. He's been spouting nothing but gibberish.
I'd like him to accompany me as well. He has no identification, but this is an emergency situation, and he's here in Detective Dojima's stead.
Huh? Detective Dojima sent him? I wasn't informed of this.
I'll vouch for his identity.
Well, I guess it's better than dealing with the man himself. We have our hands full with the transport procedures, so the last thing we need is Detective Dojima running wild. Detective Adachi is busy somewhere too. This is Unit 252. Huh? I see.
Has something happened?
There's something about a suspicious object out in the lobby.
Ah, well then, this works out nicely. You should back up your colleagues downstairs. We'll keep watch over Namatame-san. A disturbance in a hospital lobby, after all. It sounds serious.
If anything happens, hit the nurse call button. I'll leave the rest to you.
Understood. Please be careful. I knew they were undermanned, but I didn't expect it to go this smoothly.
Wow!
There's nothing much inside that suspicious object.
Just C4.
So he won't be gone long.
All right, then now's our chance to talk to Namatame.
God.
Namatame-san, there's something we'd like to ask you. It's tempting to think that you were the culprit behind this entire case. And to be honest, there are many in this town who hope you are. But we are here to learn the truth. So please, answer our questions.
Huh?
Seems that he understands what you're saying. What should he ask him? Who would you throw in first?
Huh? Me?
Saving people, killing people.
No. If nobody saves them, they'll be killed. That's why I put them in there. They were killed. I couldn't save them.
Then tell me if my estimation is correct so far. After discovering the Yamano and Konishi incidents, you realized an appearance on the Midnight Channel meant certain death. Thus, to save her from that fate, you kidnapped Yukiko Amagi. You couldn't let her be killed, so you threw her into the TV, preventing the killer in this world from reaching her. And you repeated the process, as more individuals appeared on the Midnight Channel. It all falls into place. His body is weak, but his mind is sound. He's trying to tell us the truth.
Yeah, but if the stuff he's saying is true...
There's another killer who murdered the first two victims?
Indulge us in a few more questions.
I didn't know. I never thought it would be that kind of place. What are you talking about? I have no idea. I want to know that too.
As I thought.
You believe me? Did they find him? Did they find the one who did such cruel things? Mayumi.
Please calm down. Our ability to find the culprit rests on you. We know about the other world. In fact, we're the only ones who can fully understand what you have to say.
Only you?
We did blame you for everything at first, but now I think we can accept whatever you got to tell us as truth.
Please, tell us everything you can, calmly and slowly.
You're willing to listen? Do my story? All right. Soon after my affair with Mayumi became common knowledge, I returned to my parents' home, as if to run away from the scandal. And I started drinking heavily to drown my anxieties. I hadn't been able to reach Mayumi at all, and that didn't help either. Mayumi, where are you? She'd been disgraced on all the afternoon shows and forced to resign from the program she was on. I caused her so much trouble. I wanted to at least apologize to her, but I couldn't even do that. I lost the will and energy to do anything. Then, one day, the rumor I heard some time ago came back to me. Since I had nothing better to do, I sat down blankly in front of the TV and watched my own reflection. And all of a sudden, there was Mayumi. Mayumi? Is that you? The Mayumi inside the TV looked as if she was calling to me for help. Mayumi? Mayumi! When I reached out unthinkingly to touch her, my arm disappeared into the TV, as if I had dipped it into a pool of water. I was so shocked that I lost my balance and nearly fell face first into the TV. I was so scared. I couldn't understand what just happened. I thought maybe I'd gone insane. In the end, I decided to think of it as just a dream, and I went back to the city the next day after finishing work. The next afternoon when I got to work, I was fired on the spot, as I expected. That wasn't what broke me, though. It was Mayumi being found dead. And not just that, but it had happened in my hometown.
Namatame is casting his eyes downward painfully.
I was dumbstruck. But later on, I remembered the image of Mayumi I'd seen that night. Was it not a dream? Could it really have been an SOS from Mayumi? I hadn't touched another TV because the first time was so terrifying, but I decided to try it again, and I confirmed that none of it was a dream. So that image, was it something Mayumi showed me, calling for help? That's how I felt.
And eventually, you learned of the Midnight Channel.
I remembered that when Mayumi was alive, she was chasing a rumor about some bizarre TV program. I'd heard about it before, but I thought it was just an urban legend. But then Mayumi appeared on it, and later turned up dead. The more I thought about it, the harder it became to believe that the two events were unrelated. Soon after that, I came back to Inaba to answer the police's questions. I'd lost my job, and I wanted to know the truth of Mayumi's death for myself. Then, on another rainy night, someone else appeared on the Midnight Channel. It was a girl. She looked like she was calling for help, just like Mayumi. The first thing that came into my mind was, maybe this girl will be the next to die.
And that was Saki-senpai.
I'd been following all the news about Mayumi, so I noticed right away that she was the girl who found Mayumi's body. And if my hunch was right, she'd be the next victim. I didn't want her to die the way Mayumi did, so I desperately kept watching. I was consumed with the idea of rescuing her. Then, little by little, her image on the screen came into sharper focus.
It became sharper?
How did you find out it was her?
After I came back, my father couldn't bear to see me in such low spirits and gave me a job with the family business. I met that girl when I delivered a package to the liquor store. After agonizing over it, I decided to meet her and told her to be careful. But that same night, on the TV, she looked as if she was being engulfed by some black shape. She was writhing in pain. That's why I warned her. Why won't she pick up the phone? Come on! Please! The next day, they found her dead. I knew she was gonna be murdered, but I couldn't save her. I blamed myself, thinking there must have been something I could have done. There was no one who depended on me. Nobody at work, not even my wife. Mayumi was the only one who accepted me for who I was. But she was murdered, and the same person killed another girl. I was beside myself. I couldn't forgive myself for doing nothing.
You really did love Miss Yamano.
Yes, from the bottom of my heart. Before I was married, my wife made it big in show business. I was happy for her, but it put a strain on our relationship.
I think I can kind of relate.
It was around that time when I met Mayumi. She was interviewing our candidate for the next election. She was a big-name announcer, but she only worked with local stations, and her attitude towards work was similar to mine. We both came from Inaba, so she was easy to talk to. I knew it was wrong, but I couldn't help getting intimate with her. She gave meaning to my life. Soon after Saki-san was found dead, yet another girl appeared on TV. That was you. She'll be kidnapped next, and murdered. I can't let her end up like Mayumi and that other girl. This time, I'm gonna do something. My opponent was a murderer who left no clues to his identity. I thought hard about what I could do to protect her from someone like that. I'll never convince her. If she gets suspicious and they arrest me, who'll save her then? The girl inside the TV looked as if she was smiling at me. And that's when it hit me. I apparently had the power to go through the TV screen to the other side. Then, what if I put her into the TV and give her shelter there before the killer gets her? What are you trying to tell me? That it's safe over there? Is that it? The girl inside the TV seemed to smile at me again. And I thought, no matter what kind of place it might be, it's better than being slaughtered. Once things calm down, I could just let her out again. If she's inside the TV, there's no way they can find her. It felt as if everything was starting to come together in my mind. Could it be that Mayumi gave me that power to prevent any more victims from meeting her fate? Was it my mission to save people? But there was a big problem. If I explained the situation to the victim, they wouldn't understand. I had already tried that and failed miserably. It seemed the only thing I could do was to take them away. If that was my mission, I'd just have to do it. Or so I thought. Mayumi, please lend me your strength.
So, since you thought people who appeared on the Midnight Channel would be killed, you kidnapped us in order to save us.
Mission? Give me a break! You never stopped and wondered about any of this?
I thought I was the only one who could help them. I did call the police, but they didn't believe me. I knew the area well, Thanks to my job, I had a large truck and I could move around without suspicion. I thought my job as a delivery man would be the perfect cover for my mission. I thought no one else could do it. But are you telling me that I wasn't saving them?
If a person is still within the TV world when the fog appears here, they will die. Beginning with Yukiko-san, the people you thought you had been saving were, in fact, in mortal peril. It was my friends here who really saved us all.
I had a feeling that was it. When I went after that little girl and entered the TV myself, for the first time, I had some doubts about myself.
You refer to Nanako-chan, correct?
The police were after me, so I had to get away. But I still felt I needed to do everything I could to save that poor little girl. That's why I went in after her. But the TV world was completely different than I imagined. Such an abominable, grotesque place. I knew that the three of you who I saved went back to your normal lives, so I didn't realize how terrible that world was. I never knew. You couldn't even get out of that place on your own.
No. That's a cowardly way to put it. I'd probably already begun to realize that it was a dangerous place. If I hadn't, I wouldn't have gone to see you all.
See us? Wait, are you talking about the concert we did at Junes?
Yes. I wanted to know why the ones I saved were all hanging out with each other, and how much you remembered. But in the end, I couldn't bring myself to say anything and ran home. I must have felt too guilty. But all the doubts and anxieties I thought I was going insane. I probably did. And you know the rest. When I came to, I was lying in a hospital bed.
You really were trying to save people.
But I ended up doing just the opposite. What a fool. I always wanted to enter the world of politics and become useful to society. But after losing my job and the woman I loved, all I had left was this power. I convinced myself that world was some sort of sanctuary, and I secretly believed myself to be a hero. I never doubted what I saw on TV, and believed everything was as I wanted it to be. I didn't think for myself at all. That's why I couldn't protect them. I'm to blame for all of this. I suppose so. But the things I've done are too serious to be brushed aside like that. I have no intentions of running away from my crimes. I'm prepared to face the consequences. Kidnapping is already a serious crime, and on top of that, I put all those lives in danger. I'm sorry.
The Midnight Channel and the other world? You can hardly be blamed for failing to understand them properly. We must apologize to you as well. Had we let our emotions blind us to the truth, we would have piled all the responsibility on you.
I guess from your point of view, people did stop dying once you started saving people. The more you did it, the more you really believed you were preventing their deaths.
I'm such a joke. I'm sorry. I'm getting a little tired.
What are you all crammed in here for?
My apologies. We'll be leaving now.
Wait. I beg you, please, find whoever's behind this. You children are the only ones who know about that world.
It's all clear now. He never committed any murders. It was another party who threw the first two victims into the TV.
You've taken another step toward the truth. And have deeply concerned this police officer.
Now get out of here! told you, he's almost ready to be transported. We can't have anything else happen. Sheesh. I better not see you rascals here again.
Nanako-chan looks like she's in pain. She's fighting for dear life.
This was the last place we saw Teddy, right? He was so worried about her.
How can
You
he
still
freak out
on
like
about
this when
Teddy?
we have to find the real killer?
The police consider the matter closed. We'll have to do all the investigation from here on out. Let's revisit Saki-san and Miss Yamano's incidents and see if we can turn up fresh details.
But it's been over 6 months. Wouldn't the trail be cold by now?
I know, but we can't give up. We're the only ones who understand what's really going on. And you never know. People might remember some things now because they've had so much time to think about it. Let's split up and talk to people all over town tomorrow. We'll meet up in the evening to discuss our findings.
I hope we can find out something about Teddy, too.
Tomorrow you'll all be going out to talk to people in town. Why did I struggle with that? Will this finally help uncover the information that will lead you to the true culprit? You decide to go home early today and get some rest. Okay. Gonna drop a save real fast. And then I'm actually gonna start up another pot of coffee. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Hey Frosty, how's it going? I just want to start another pot of coffee. Get some sleep. Today is the day the school was founded, so you have the day off from school. You need to investigate the town. I wonder if you'll be able to gather the information you need to catch the killer. Okay. Can I help you? Incident last spring? I still wonder what happened. It was a pretty big deal, wasn't it? I almost completely forgotten about that. Wow, I must be getting old, huh? What is it? What are you talking about? He explained about the incident involving Saki and Yamano, the female announcer. Did all that happen just last spring? Wow, it seems so long ago, haha. Who's gonna remember something from that far back anyway? This fog makes me feel like we're still inside the TV. Wonder if we can really find any new clues about the killer. No use wondering about it now. Let's step up the search and get that info. This fog has gotta be some kind of biological weapon. It's a conspiracy. You know who I heard it was? Junes. Yeah, that's right, Junes. The country of Junes is staging an all-out attack on Inaba. Information on what happened before we entered the TV world, You know, about the first murder. Wonder what happened. Let's ask around and gather as much information as we can. See you later. I tried talking to this old guy earlier, but he didn't even see me. Well, with the fog and all. The guy just ignored me and walked off. I know it wasn't personal, but it kinda hurt. Damn fog. Hurry up and go away. Hey, listen to this. Lizette came and spoke to me. This is a once-in-a-lifetime thing. Asked her for her autograph and what type of guy she's into. Anyway, what do you want? I'm sure you can see how busy I am. Didn't they capture the suspect and put a lid on that case? Are you done asking questions? Good. Now go away. I'm very busy talking to Rosette right now. I've been asking around about Teddy too, but I'm surprised how many people actually remember him. They're all like, oh yeah, that guy in the bear suit from Junes. But nobody has seen him, yesterday or today. He's loved by so many different people. Where the heck could he have gone to? Oh, there was something I wanted to check. Because I noticed it with, I went to play a game the other day and noticed that, oh, under there, that a lot of the, oh, confirm, okay, yeah. That a lot of the issues I'd had with the game were gone now that I'm using actual monitors. I want to see if turning on VSync would help with some of the issues I've been having. You know, someone's been killed. Everyone just forgets it so easily. Bitrate, can you not be shit right now? Did VSync really just kill my bitrate? But rumors they hear from friends and TV get remembered for a long time. Why is that? It's been a while since the first two incidents. Think we'll find anyone who still remembers them? This fog sure is dark and creepy, isn't it? Do you have a question for me? About this murders? A little while ago, they said the suspect had been caught. It was in the newspaper. That Naotame-san, right? I remember seeing him around from time to time. Oh, how horrible. Really does frighten me. I don't recall seeing any other strange people, so I'm sure he's the culprit. Is it true that there were no other suspicious individuals? Perhaps you should ask someone else about this. Just dropping frames like crazy now. Oh, the fog isn't clearing even though the year is almost over. It's horrible. I'll be so cold on New Year's that I'll never be happy. Can't remember something from that long ago. No one cares about your stupid fucking coal. Since all I hear from everyone is poison, I've gotten kind of freaked out too. Wonder where I can buy a gas mask. I need to get one. Everyone else has one already. It's me. Do you recognize me? Why am I outside? When I'm at home, I just see more news about the murders. I thought I'd stay out here and watch the sunset. First, I'm going to watch TV when I go home anyway. Even then, I can't see the sunset because of all this fog. Ah, I hate it. It's so depressing. Do you have a question? Oh, come on, don't make me even more depressed. They said on the news that the suspect had been caught. So that whole thing is over now, right? What else is there? Well, down if there was anyone suspicious, there'd be rumors going around all over. At least I haven't heard any news or rumors like that. Say there's no such person. Gotta be careful when taking your motorcycle out on a foggy day. The driver honked at me when I slowed down more than usual and understood that. He yelled at me for going too slow. What's so wrong with following the speed limit? Wait, was I at fault there? Why am I constantly dropping frames right now? Well, let me try... Let's decrease the graphics some, maybe? See if that helps. Might just be my internet shitting itself right now. Even foggy over here. Messed up. Fine. Okay, yep, department store. Can I help you? The incident last spring? I don't remember anything from that long ago. Gotta be studying for college entrance exams next year, so I've got no room for useless information like that. Suspicious person. Now that you mention it, my friend was saying she saw someone. I think she's just wandering around the shopping district. Let me ask her. Okay, back to the shopping district. What is it? Huh? Someone told you that I saw a suspicious person. Oh that. Remember Saki Konishi, don't you? You know she passed away a while ago. Told me how that Namatame person came to her one day and started spouting all this craziness. Something about the TV? Wonder what that was all about. Relation to Saki? Yeah, I don't know what you're implying. You've got it all wrong. Saki was a good girl. It's just that people misunderstood her. You must be referring to the time when Namatame tried to warn Saki. Seems the thing about Namatame making advances on Saki was a misunderstanding. So am I back to square one on this? Oh, yeah, you had questions I could ask. Good for you, who's interrupting my conversation with Fazette. What am I gonna do? Fuck off? Is anyone like that in this town? I even know you. You're that kid who's staying at Dojima-kun's house. Blah, 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 no one cares about that. Okay. So then, guess back to Junes. Hey, how it's foggy every day now. This is the season for winter vegetables too. What will I do if the fog really is poison? My vegetables will go rotten. Oh my god, why am I constantly dropping frames? It's all because not enough people eat their veggies. Only my son would clean his plate. First, we should retrace our steps. That would be the simplest way. Like Kanishi and Mayumi Yamano. Should be a commonality between the two. Surely there are some witnesses. Any scrap of data could be useful, no matter how small. Oh, it's you. Fog's pretty thick today. Go out on walks and can hardly recognize my surroundings. Pretty sad, ain't it? But hey, thanks for stopping to talk to me. That lamp you asked about? Yeah, no one cares about your stupid fucking lamp. There. My daughter was in an accident. Top of that, it was a hit and run. Nobody could tell what kind of car it was because of all the fog. This is horrible. Thankfully, she wasn't hurt too bad. But she was right, wasn't she? That fog is dangerous. Need to start letting everyone know. Fog's been clearing up, is it? Is that just a little strange? Or if it's all business as usual? I'm one worried. Boy, do you need anything? Oh, I'm sorry. Remember that something happened. I know it's pretty shocking, but what can I say? A lot of time's passed. We've had a lot of people come to our store, but I can't say anyone was particularly suspicious. A strange person. I don't know. Out in the country, if there's anybody strange walking around, everyone would know about it right quick. You mentioned it, the town was all abuzz last spring. Remember that, don't you? I'm finding more information on the incidents last spring. Okay, fine. to more information. You should go to town and gather more facts. Oh, motherfucker. You can fuck off. Guess I'll stop going to my mother-in-law's house after all. Go to town. Okay. Talk to you, I guess. Calling one suspicious? No. Not I can think of. Murders? Yep. Yep. Okay. Like, seriously, what the fuck do you want me to do right now? Yep. Yep. I mean, seriously, what the fuck am I supposed to do right now? Because school's closed. Is there somebody in the shrine? Is that it? So people in the shrine that I need to talk to? Stupid fucking nose-picking twerps. Yep, don't care anything about bugs. He just said to go home quickly because of the fog. It's nice not to have the girls chasing me around, but it's boring because I can't play soccer now. Great. Got some newspaper. Yep. Yep. There are no other... Yeah, I've been asking people about fucking suspicious people. Oh, it's because I didn't ask her about the suspicious person. Fuck off. Chinese dinner, Aya. You met up with your friends after you finished gathering information. Are you done dropping frames now? Or is it just the fog outside that is killing the game or something?
This stuff's a lot harder when you don't have a badge to flash. I walked around all day and didn't hear anything good.
It was the same for me. There was absolutely no talk about the case whatsoever, let alone the true culprit.
Ditto for me. Actually, in my case, I kept getting bombarded with questions and couldn't get them onto the main subject at all. The killer must be pretty good to have pulled this off without being seen by anyone in this small town.
Yeah, I think it's just at the point where I need to get a new PC completely.
Well, one steak bowl, please.
That's not what I meant.
I'm gonna check to see how the water's going. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back with a cup of coffee.
But then again, I guess we might as well take a break. I'll have a crab and egg fried rice.
I'll have roast pork ramen with extra noodles.
You all finish eating the dishes that you ordered.
Oh, now that our tummies are full,
I'm
let's share
sorry,
what we
Carp,
learned,
but
even
cheese
if it
sucks.
wasn't much.
Pork ramen does sound really fucking good right now. Spoke with everyone about the information you gathered today.
So, to sum up, there really was no new information. The end?
The police had an unusually large number of officers in their initial investigation of the first two incidents. To find facts that even they overlooked would be difficult indeed, now that over half a year has passed. There wasn't a single report of suspicious persons being witnessed to begin with. Miss Yamano had ardent fans, whereas Saki-san didn't, but otherwise the conditions are the same.
You know, every time I tried to ask about the case, everyone ignored me and kept ranting about the damn fog.
Yeah, that or the Midnight Channel. I asked around about Teddy too, but no one's seen him. Gee, I wonder where he could have gone.
Do you have anything, Naoto? Any new, deductions?
Without any new data to work with, there isn't much I can do. But there must be someone in town who meets all the criteria for this case. The killer must have a connection to both Saki-san and Miss Yamano.
I wish Teddy
as well
was
as
dead.
be in a position to observe our actions periodically to some extent. Finally, it must be someone who could approach Senpai's house without arousing suspicion. I need some fresh air before I give it more thought. I'll be outside.
Just sitting here won't help you think any better. You decide to go outside and get some fresh air.
It's snowing. No wonder it's chilly.
Ugh, it's freezing out here. Maybe this'll help clear my head and get my deductive muscles flexing. Hey, is it snowing? Too bad the fog's so thick. The snow just gets lost in it.
It must be something that's been overlooked. It's urgent that you get over the roadblock facing you. Clues you need must already be in your hands.
What's the matter?
You should go over everything you know one more time. The culprit had some sort of connection with both Mayumi Yamano and Saki Konishi. And judging by the warning letters, the culprit most likely knows about the other side and what you did there. It's highly likely that they also knew what Namatame was doing and stood back to watch. Who would know all these things? Another oddity about the case is that there were almost no witnesses. Both warning letters seem to have been delivered directly to her house, but no one saw anyone suspicious. No one unusual was seen around Mayumi Yamano or Saki Konishi either, despite the police dispatching an unusually high number of officers to perform a thorough investigation. There must be someone in the small town who fits all the facts. The person who seems to be most likely culprit is... Of course, you look only at the circumstances. You can't completely rule out that possibility. Dachi may have been able to keep an eye on your actions. You have been able to approach your house with ease, and he knows the area well. Think about it, you encountered him many times while investigating the case. Learned much about the police's movements from Adachi as well. There's no exact reason to doubt him, but something is bothering you. You spoke Adachi's name.
Huh? What about him?
Detective Adachi. A member of the police force. That is an interesting approach. It would certainly explain the lack of witness reports. It's the same reason no one ever reported seeing Namatame's truck.
This is a small town, so everyone must have known who he is. And since he's a detective, people definitely wouldn't have thought of him as being suspicious.
In fact, he could use his position to his advantage and hide critical information.
Huh. Well, if you think of it that way, I guess it's possible. But we're talking about Adachi here, right? I mean, really? Adachi? He's your textbook lousy detective. Are we really on the right track here?
Actually, regarding Detective Adachi, I'm not sure how to put it, but there's something that's been bothering me about him for some time now.
Yeah?
Perhaps it's just my imagination, so I shouldn't speak too...
It's cold. I think we've cooled down enough here. Let's go back in.
Adachi-san? That can't be. I mean, he said he came to escort Miss Yamano and...
What? Was he at your inn when the announcer was staying there?
When Miss Yamano was staying at our inn, the media were swarming all over it. That's when Adachi-san arrived, saying he'd been assigned to guard her. He told our waitress that fame could be rough.
Guard her? He didn't spend the night there?
I wonder if he knew Ms. Yamano.
I don't know about that, but I heard he did call out to a girl in my class. I found out this afternoon. But I thought, that's just how cops are. So I didn't think it had anything to do with the case.
Detective Adachi also questioned Saki-san, the one who found the announcer's body, on numerous occasions. I heard it was because there was so little information about the case at the time, but it's certainly unusual to question someone with as strong an alibi as hers multiple times.
Then you think he had something else on his mind?
And that something is what connects those two victims to Adachi-san? Come to think of it, we've been running into that guy a lot, in all sorts of places. And every time he'd tell us what the police were doing before saying, "Oops, I said too much," and clamming up. Was that all to throw us off the trail?
It would be no problem for him to drop that warning letter into your mailbox either. Not to mention the fact that he can destroy any evidence that might point to him.
Various peculiarities have begun to cast a suspicious shadow on Adachi.
Then, is it really Adachi-san?
This is still only a tentative theory. We should work to confirm it as soon as possible.
That's literally what I just said.
This is Naoto Shirogane. Something has occurred to me about the case, and I'd like to get Detective Adachi's input on it. Huh? The transport? It's right now? Right, I see. Thank you.
What was that about a transport?
Detective Adachi is headed to the hospital to prepare for Namatame's relocation. We must head there at once.
Things are moving quickly now. Feel that you're getting closer to the truth. If I remember correctly, that's another spot where the game can just end if you pick the wrong person.
Huh? What are you guys doing here? Hey, do you know where Dojima-san went? They told me he snuck out of his room again.
I assure you, we've made it clear to him several times that he needs to stay put, but he keeps going off on his own.
Jeez, with Namatame finally relocated, I was looking forward to going home.
So, he's been relocated. I've been wondering, you seem to be in a terrible hurry to get him out of this hospital.
Huh? Oh, well, yeah. I mean, we can't leave him here with Dojima-san and Nanako-chan around. Didn't you guys think so too? Hey, what are you doing here anyway? Nanako-chan's room is in the other wing. Don't you think you should leave before Dojima-san finds you? If he catches you, he'll start pestering you again.
Adachi, Where's Namatame? There's been a lot of noise today for some reason.
Dojima-san, what are you doing here? Namatame's already been relocated. I was looking for you so I could tell you that.
You did what? Who authorized that? There's still more I need to ask him about.
Give me a break, Dojima-san.
Those first 2 murders have been bothering me. His motives are shaky and his alibi is rock solid.
Am I back? Because I just saw my upload rate go down to 0.
We closed a lot of loopholes on the basis of his testimony. But that part's still nagging at me.
Is this more of your detective's intuition? He's already been relocated. It's no use hassling me about it. And you kids should really get home too. You're gonna get in the way of police business.
What's gotten into you today? It's odd to see you taking work so seriously.
Come on! I'm always giving 110% when it comes to the job.
I'm gonna try something real fast if I can. No, I can't do it real fast. Never mind.
You should get back to work too, Dojima-san. Your current assignment? Get better as soon as possible.
What are you all doing here?
We came to confirm something with Adachi-san.
You should question Adachi.
The time the announcer went missing? I can't say for sure offhand. It's not like I saw her or anything. That was months and months ago, too. My memory's kinda hazy that far back. Why wouldn't I question her? She discovered the announcer's body. But she didn't know much about it, so I only talked with her once or twice. Was that all you wanted to ask? Well, I hope it helped.
Well, something you need to question Adachi about.
Warning letter? The one that was delivered to his house. It's in police custody now, correct?
I don't really remember.
Hey, what do you mean you don't remember? I gave it to you to take down to the crime lab for processing. You're telling me you forgot?
I'm sorry. Your accident was right after that, and what with one thing and another, it sort of slipped my mind. Besides, that thing was just a prank, wasn't it? Jeez, what are you asking me all this for? For crying out loud, what's this all supposed to be about? Dojima-san, you really need to get back to your bed. That's why your wounds aren't healing. And you all need to go home right now. Do you have any idea what time it is? I'm going back. I need to get to the station and report in.
Just one more thing, please. We know for certain now that the first 2 murders weren't Namatame's doing. Someone else killed them. Adachi-san, do you have any idea who that might be?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
'Cause we think it might have been you.
What? That's ridiculous! We already know Namatame's the one who put them all in!
What did you just say?
Put them all in? What's this putting them in business? Do you know something about the method behind their murders? Don't tell me that all that talk about TVs and whatnot from before was...
I see. Now I finally understand. To tell the truth, Adachi-san, I've been fixated on something you once said. Before I didn't know why, only that it sounded a wrong note to me. Do you recall when I read Namatame's diary? At the scene of Dojima-san's accident. At the time, I said, even the victims who survived and were never released to the public are written here. And in response, your words were, wow, then that settles it. How, I wonder, would that settle anything? At the time, the police had no idea that there had been other attempted murders related to the case. You had no reason to say such a thing. After all, there are countless examples of people disappearing for a few days.
See, like, so in other Persona games, there's like that kind of gotcha moment where like you're supposed to catch on, like, oh my god, that guy slipped up. That I feel is such a normal thing for someone to say, even if it doesn't make sense. It's just like, okay, that settles it. Like, if this guy's confessing to it, bam, kind of thing. It feels more like a slip of a tongue, not like slip of tongue as in like knows too much, but more of just like when someone's like, enjoy your meal, and you're like, you too. It doesn't make sense. It's just something that you say. I feel like this gotcha moment was always less telegraphed than in other games. It's a very weak gotcha.
Yet when I read the list of names, you raised no objection. Odd that. What do you say to that, Detective Adachi?
I don't know. I said I'm busy.
Wait, you son of a bitch!
He's busy. He's got stuff to do.
Adachi! Ah, damn it! Adachi!
And now Dojima bleeds out from opening his wound again. It's less earstreams behind and more I'm constantly dropping frames. I have dropped 9% of my frames since I started streaming. It's just constantly going from where I should be at down to like 1,000 to like 50, back up, back down. I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna reach out to Comcast tomorrow because at this point I don't think it's my computer with how much it's been fluctuating, and it's been like an issue with like watching videos online occasionally, and it's like, okay, I can't have this issue because my job's gonna be working remote. I'm going to need internet. Dachi isn't here either.
What the? I swear he ran this way. Damn it! Where the hell did he go?
Did you find him? I contacted security. Nobody's seen Adachi, and there's no record of anyone leaving this area. So he must be still in this ward somewhere.
He's still here? But we looked! We didn't find him anywhere!
That bastard.
Dojima-san? For heaven's sake, what are we going to do with you?
Yeah, it looks real bad.
Sorry. I got carried away.
Do you even want to get better? If you keep this up, there could be lasting damages. Have you forgotten how much trouble it caused you last time?
You're right. Sorry. You've got to find Adachi.
I swear, just get this guy a wheelchair.
Please.
That would solve so many of the issues. Oh, he's out of bed again? At least he's just pushing the wheelchair. Oh, we need to get him back to his room? Put him in the wheelchair and we can push him there.
He hasn't left this ward yet? I don't think he would. But could he have...
Yeah, I think so. If he's the killer, he can go through, right?
You mean he went in through here?
We searched every inch in the direction he ran off. There's nowhere to hide. I don't think we could have missed him.
Do you ever worry when you eat meal prep pasta that's gonna kill you?
He was cornered. It's highly probable that he
It's
escaped
more
there.
like it feels weird because it doesn't taste right.
If he does indeed turn up on
'Cause,
the
like,
other
the
side,
texture's all
that should
off.
prove beyond a doubt that he is the true culprit.
Damn. So I guess we were right. What do we do now?
think it's too dangerous to go in from here. We're not 100% positive he used this TV, and on top of that, we don't know where it might lead. Let's go in from Jeunesse like always. It'll be fine. So long as we're ready for him, we'll crush that jerk in one strike.
The extremely suspicious detective, Adachi. You've taken another step closer to the truth. You split up for today and you all went back home. Okay, I am going to actually restart my router and then restart stream. So I'll see y'all in like, I guess 5 minutes. I'm back. Hopefully the internet will be more stable now that I've reset the modem and router. I mean, we're almost 30 seconds into this and I haven't dropped any frames. But, okay. Yes, then we have to go to bed. That tomorrow we can go into the TV. It's Teddy. It seems like you've come to the Velvet Room in your dreams again. But something is different this time. You don't see Igor, Margaret, or Marie. Teddy is sitting here, not noticing your presence.
Where am I? Sensei? Why are you
Oh, he had Labby open. I mean, did I scare you, or did Teddy scare you?
I see. How mysterious. There are so many things I don't know about. But I did realize something. I've been thinking all this time about who I really am.
No, I'm pretty sure it's Teddy. I mean, fucking look at him. Terrifying.
But I couldn't find the answer. I was no one from the start.
Don't get us in this Kingdom Hearts shit.
Humans live in the other world, and shadows live in this world.
And then there's the nobodies.
From the beginning,
and the Keyblades.
That's all there was to it. I was just a shadow in that world. You're always so kind, Sensei. I figured something out. That day at the hospital, I realized that I really can't do anything. As soon as I thought that, I lost consciousness. Then when I woke up, I was inside the fog. Shadows can't stay in the human world. They aren't allowed. I walked and walked, but there was nothing all around me. Just when I started thinking that I couldn't go anywhere, I heard the noise of a car. And then I was here. I remember lots of things now. My world is a place shaped by human thoughts. One day, a shadow living in that world awakened to human emotions. But humans and shadows are completely different entities. So he made himself forget that he was a shadow. He wanted to forget. He wanted people to like him. And that's how he came to look like this.
A monster.
I really am stupid. What the other Teddy said before, in the end, it was all true. No matter how much I search for myself, I have no self. There was no me to begin with. I'm just a shadow that took a different form so humans would like me. It would have been better if I had never remembered, but I did. I'll probably turn back to a regular shadow soon. Oh yeah, Sensei. One day, when you meet Nana-chan in heaven, apologize for me.
Oh yeah, you don't know that Nanako survived.
Tell her, I'm sorry I couldn't do anything. Tell her.
When you really think about it, she started improving as soon as Teddy left.
Huh? Really?
Like, one could make the argument that Teddy was what was killing Nanako. Just by existing, Nanako was losing the will to live.
Wow, that's wonderful. I'm so glad. Glad that I could at least hear that. My heart feels so much lighter now. I'm starting to feel sleepy. What a strange place. It feels so soothing. It's not like my world. Something just feels so nostalgic about this place. Could this be your dream world, Sensei?
True, yeah, Nanako dying would be like the worst thing. And I just saw that I lost a bunch of frames, but you know, it is what it is.
Uh-huh. But I wonder why I met you here. What am I supposed to do now?
Sign a contract.
Yeah, I really don't know either. No matter how hard I think, there's too many things my little brain can't understand. But I do understand one thing now. I'm glad that I met you, Sensei.
You can sense Teddy's pure and deep gratitude. Yay, I maxed out Teddy's social link. They made Teddy's social link the obligated social link because they knew no one would want to spend time with Teddy. Lel, the light bearer. Sorry, I was looking at these and then immediately stopped paying attention to them. Ooh, it is Little Boy and Batman.
But I have to get going.
Good.
This is your place. It doesn't seem like somewhere that I'd be allowed to stay. Goodbye, Sensei.
Before you know it, Teddy is gone, and Igor, Margaret, and Marie are sitting there once again.
It seems the words in your memory weren't the only things you summoned here. This is a room for guests who have an ego that can be nurtured. Shadows, mere fragments broken off from the ego, have no place here. The water's strength has moved a single stone that had stopped, returning it once again into the flow. Very interesting.
Igor has a meaningful smile on his face.
Well now, it's about time we departed once again. This vehicle is still on its journey. There is no reason to tarry here for long. Margaret?
We're ready to go. Let us depart.
You are every inch the guest I had anticipated. Now, it's time for you to return. I am even more intrigued now as to where this is all headed.
We'll be waiting for your next visit.
Tuesday. Jeunesse, Electronics Department.
How did it go? Did you find Teddy?
No, and no one's seen him either.
Oh, that annoying little furball! Just when we're at a turning point in the case, too.
We have no choice. Let's pursue Adachi for now.
Whoa. Look how dense this fog is. It's gotten even worse than before.
What the? There's this malicious aura everywhere. It feels completely different from the last time I was here. I think we'd better hurry. Give me a sec to try finding Adachi.
Does this mean both this world and ours are getting messed up?
Our glasses work on the fog on the other side. It can't be normal. And I heard more people are falling ill because of the fog. I wonder what's going to happen.
I sense him. Adachi's definitely in here.
Are you serious? Which way?
Hold on.
So he did come to this side. Well, that settles it. There's virtually no doubt remaining that he's the true culprit. Once we capture him, solving the mystery of this world and the rest of the case can't be far behind.
Then maybe we'll find out where Teddy came from too. Man, where is that bear anyway?
Well, I can say for sure he's not here. And I know Adachi is here, but I can't track him down myself. Gee, Ted, why aren't you here when we need you most?
This place. I see. I came back, but it really doesn't matter. I'm completely useless. Nana-chan.
They want you to care about Teddy so bad.
Teddy? It is you, Teddy. I heard your voice.
Also, why does Nanako have a pillow?
You said, hang in there. I heard.
There's like 18 pillows behind her.
Bro.
But they didn't give her one.
Everyone else too.
Nana-chan! Oh, hold on! I'll get the doctor!
It seems she's asleep again.
Nana-chan told me that she heard my voice. She heard me say, hang in there.
It could be that her frankly miraculous recovery was because everyone's voices reached her. Even unconscious,
Yep, that's definitely what it was, Doctor.
My voice. And theirs too. Everyone.
In any case, there are too many things we don't understand about her condition and what caused it. We're doing our best, but it's difficult when everything about her illness is a total unknown.
Unknown?
Well, if anything happens, please send for me.
If I'm an unknown being, then the way I can change is unknown too. So all I have to do is make them not unknown. Nana-chan's doing her best. Sensei and the others are probably fighting now too. I'm just a shadow. But Nana-chan cheered up when she heard my voice. So what if I'm just a shadow? There must be something I can do. I can't just give up thinking about things. That's why I came back here. Right, Nana-chan?
The strong will that allowed him to accept and overcome his weakness has awakened his heart's true power. It just looks so much worse. Teddy's persona has been reborn. Toki Doji has been transfigured into Kamui.
Right. I need to get back to the others. Hang in there, Nana-chan. I'll be back soon.
It's no use. I can only tell that Adachi is here, not his exact location.
Rise-chan!
If only Teddy was with us.
Didn't he say his nose is practically useless now? And could he even help us find that bastard?
Nope. He'd be no help at all. But he was always there to support me whenever.
That bear's a loudmouth, but he's nice to have around. He's always so full of energy.
He's lighthearted and always optimistic.
They're really trying to push like, see, don't you like Teddy? They like
I
Teddy.
just got a little dizzy. The fog's so dense. It's hard to see through it.
Why don't we call it a day? It won't do us any good if you collapse.
I agree. If Rise-san became fatigued, even if we found Adachi, our capacity in battle would be reduced. Moreover, it's almost nighttime. We should return to our world for the present.
It's one of those you kind of go like, was there anyone on release of this game that's like, I like Teddy
Damn it!
through
Came
and
so
through,
far to run smack into a dead end.
and not just because I have like, oh, he looks cute and or sexy or whatever, just like legit, I like Teddy as a person. Damn, game is so far. Yep.
I know he's in there too. What's wrong with me? My powers are completely useless. Teddy?
You little... Where the hell were you?
I'm sorry.
You idiot! Bad bear! Bad! You're so late! Who do you think you are?
Rise-chan? Are you faking?
No, stupid!
Sorry. I want to help you all again.
You know how much trouble you caused, you dumb bear? Where the hell were you?
I'm sorry. I figured out a lot of things. Stuff about me and that world. I wanted to tell you all.
You listen to Teddy's confession, since he finally understands who he really is. That he was only a shadow. And that though he was at his wit's end, he was able to come back to your world.
A shadow? You mean you're one of those things we've been fighting?
Yup. Just like the ones you all know about. Shadows are suppressed human thoughts given form. Everyone has them inside.
Wait, you say you're a shadow, but you didn't attack us. And you kept telling us from the start that you wanted to bring peace and quiet back to that world, right?
But in the end, I was just an ordinary shadow. Nothing special about me at all. I did everything I could until now to try and make my world peaceful. But instead, the weird fog started seeping out into this world too. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. If I really was special, then maybe...
It's no big deal. I mean, we weren't expecting much from you in the first place. And about you being a shadow, we pretty much figured you were something like that anyway.
Huh? Ooh, what are you saying? Here I am pouring my heart out to you, and you say you thought I was something like that anyways? No normal person would think such a pretty bear could really be a shadow!
So what's the problem with being a shadow?
It's true that you may have been born that way, but you now possess the power of persona. A shadow is suppressed power. Once controlled by the ego, it becomes a persona. Doesn't it follow then that you must have developed an ego? Whether the ego masters
he's got
its
an ego,
shadow,
all right.
or the shadow awakens to its ego. The only difference I see is the order in which the process occurred.
Oh, Teddy's practically human then.
No.
I'm the same as humans?
You keep trying to figure out who you are, just like all of us here. You can't do much on your own. You really aren't that special. See? What's so different between you and us?
Thank you! I'm so glad I met you guys!
The rest of us were pretty much a group of misfits to begin with, too, right? You fit right in, man.
I beg your pardon? Who are you calling a misfit?
Isn't that just you, Senpai?
Hey, that's not something a detective would say. Or an idol either.
How's that not what a detective would say? A detective's allowed to call you
For
weird.
that. While you were gone, we figured out who murdered the announcer and Senpai. It was Adachi.
Huh? Adachi? That total goofball? Whoa! I didn't notice at all. Looks like I'm pretty blind to that sort of thing. But you all know him. If you can't find someone like that, I don't think I can help you.
Like I said, we're not expecting much from you.
Well, the main thing is, it's hard to get pumped about this without someone nice and fuzzy around.
Yeah, what Kanji said.
Okay. Thanks, guys.
All right, now that the band's back together, let's take it from the top. Starting tomorrow.
It's been a while, but I'll do my best to look for him too. Leave it to Fuzzy.
You've taken another step toward the truth. Flashbang. Since you'll start fresh again tomorrow, each of you decide to go home for today. Fully recovered from yesterday's events, you should go over to TV World with everyone after school.
I'll give it a try, but if Risei-chan couldn't find him, I really doubt someone with a dried up nose like me will be much help. I do smell Adachi baby in here, but the fog is completely covering up his scent.
Teddy, you can't do it either?
When you look at me with those eyes, I get this feeling I've got to sniff him out no matter what! This is my time to shine! Ooh, I'm getting something!
Teddy?
Hey, quit wandering around. You better not flake out on us again.
Huh? I sense it from this away.
Is it Itachi?
How do I put it? It's kinda hazy, but at the same time it feels like I've got a whopper on the line.
I don't get it.
Very suspicious. This definitely smells. But that's weird. If I remember right, that's where Sensei, Yosuke, and Chie-chan came from when I met them for the first time.
When we first... Where was that? Oh, you mean that creepy-ass room where all the faces on the posters were cut out?
Yep, there's someone there.
Teddy, you really are amazing.
It was just dumb luck. It's because that's where I first sensed Sensei and the others. That's why it kinda smelled over there.
Oh, I see. Wait, did you say it smelled? Wasn't that the room where Yosuke had to go to the bathroom and...
Huh? You're saying he beat his pants there? Ew, I don't want to
about stuff like that?
Well, it happened so long ago, my memory's kind of fuzzy, you know?
Okay, guys, enough fuzziness. Follow me, the master of fuzzy logic.
I haven't heard you crack up in a while, Yukiko.
Cracked up like 2 days ago.
Though I really wonder sometimes about your sense of humor.
A cheerful mood has returned to the group thanks to Teddy. And you've taken another step toward the truth. The secret's truth. Yep.
Damn bitch. I noticed her first, and she just had to run off and have an affair. Who's there? Oh, it's you guys. You're very persistent. I don't know what you're talking about.
You're not lying your way out of this one, damn it! Just being here proves it! Answer us! You're the one who threw Ms. Yamano into the TV, aren't you?
It was an accident. She started struggling. What else was I supposed to do? I called her out to the lobby because I wanted to ask her something, and then she started getting hysterical on me.
Okay, I mean, I'm 99% sure that frown was a smile that they just rotated. Not rotated, flipped.
Who are you? And what's this something important you called me out here for?
What they say on the news isn't true, is it? All that talk about you having an affair and whatnot, it's all a lie, right?
Why do I have to explain myself to you?
I see. So you don't deny it. You caught my eye. But it turns out you're another worthless bitch.
What's wrong with you? Don't make me call for help!
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! I think you need to see what it's like to fear for your life. It'll get your head straight.
What are you going to do?
She fell in. Wow! So people can go
Yep.
completely inside.
Yep, Carp, that's pretty much it.
Good thing for me, no one else was around there in the middle of the night.
That happened in our lobby?
I learned about the Midnight Channel through some rumor. You hear a lot of fishy stories like that on the force. But it was pure coincidence that I touched the screen and discovered my power. I burst out laughing when I found out. I knew right away that this was going to be interesting.
So you tested it out on Mayumi Yamano?
Nah, it was nothing like that. I'm a very sincere fellow. I was just trying to punish the stupid bitch a little for betraying me. Yeah, putting them inside the TV was never the plan. But you know, both Mayumi and that dippy high school girl struggled for no reason.
Then you were responsible for Saki-senpai's death!
Saki? Oh yeah, her name was Saki Konishi, or something like that. At first I just called her in because of work-related stuff, her being the one who found Mayumi's body and all. And naturally, if there was any chance she'd seen something, I'd need to know, right? So I was all set to be a nice guy to her, and then that bitch.
What's this about anyways? Didn't you call me in for more questions?
Yeah, that's pretty much it. He's upset that he was, real insult behavior.
Well, we'll get to that. But you know, I saw you this afternoon. You were getting pretty cozy with that Namatame. Huh. So I'm not good enough for you. Well, I know how to deal with girls like you. God, these high school girls today. This world's gone straight to shit. When I was in school, I wasn't allowed to do anything but study my ass off. I was supposed to be the best of the best, and instead they stick me in the boonies. But I guess I got the sweet power to make up for it. Life's not so bad after all. Get on your knees and beg, and maybe I'll let you out. Yeah, like that'll happen. As if I'd walk into a death trap like that. It was a lot easier the second time. High school girls are thinner, you know? Lighter.
You son of a bitch!
Come on, give me a break. I didn't know it was dangerous inside the TV. It's not like I was trying to kill them. I mean, I'm sure they hit on Namatame, not the other way around. A council secretary will one day rise to public office himself. Mayumi and that high schooler were just gold digging. They got exactly what they deserved. I didn't do anything wrong at all.
Shut the hell up! You knew from what happened to Mayumi Yamano that people die in here!
So what if I knew? Nah, he called the police in the middle of the night, just after they found that Saki girl's body. The rest of the force had their hands full with the double homicide, and it happened that I was the one who took the call.
Namatame said the police refused to take him seriously. You were responsible for that then.
I mean, granted, would they have taken Namatame seriously if he was like, there's people in the TV that die?
Oh, quite the contrary. If anyone else had taken the call, sure, but I actually did believe him, you know?
That's the pattern to the 2 deaths so far? And now you're seeing a girl in a kimono on that weird program, and you think she'll die too, is that right? Namatame-san, do you seriously expect us to believe something like that?
But it's true! If there's any way the police can protect her...
Listen, there's no way the police are going to make a move based on a fantasy story like that. It does sound interesting, though.
But...
Oh, I have an idea. If you really want to save her that much, why not do it yourself? Like, you could shelter her somewhere. Someplace where no one could find her.
Where no one could find her?
Save her yourself. You can do it. I'm busy, so I'm hanging up now. Bye.
Isn't that amazing? Of all the people who could have received Namatame's call, it ended up being me. Talk about luck! All I did was give him a little push. And he completely bought into his vision of this world. The more people you guys saved, the more he'd kidnap. Both sides had the best of intentions, so the game of cat and mouse would never end. It was awesome.
Oh, that's for the no food in this world. It kind of made it like time in here is different than time outside. You can be in here for a little bit and it'll be like a whole day out there, or it could be here all day and it'd only be half a day out there. It's just kind of like however they want it to be.
You gotta be shitting me!
Why? What reasons could you have for doing that?
Reasons? None, really. I could do it, that's all. And it was fun. I guess that's my reason?
You murdered people just for the fun of it?
Come on. All I did was put people in here. I didn't murder them. And Namatame did most of it. I had nothing to do with any of you.
You're just dodging the blame!
Yeah? Then how would you prove it? He put people inside TVs? You think the police are that stupid?
What a jerkwad!
I do admit, though, I never thought you guys would manage to track me down. I like that. Games like this gotta have surprises or they get boring fast. It's like when I dealt with that Kubo kid. That was fun, too.
Then, you mean to say that Mitsuo Kubo's disappearance was your doing as well? I did sense something odd in his course of action. If he had special powers and wanted attention, why resort to a regular copycat crime? But that wasn't the case. Kubo had no such powers. In fact, he was thrown in by you. Am I correct?
It had been a while since I last put someone inside the TV, so I really got a kick out of that one.
Why did you do that? And how come Mitsuo didn't say anything about you?
You think that didn't occur to me before I did it? Come on, I'm a detective. I led him through to a room at the station with the TV, switched off the lights, and did it quick while he was still startled. As long as he didn't see me push him in and no one else did either, no one would believe him, even if he survived. Of course, I don't think the Kubo kid ever figured out what happened.
Wait, the police station?
Yeah, he turned himself in pretty quick, actually. This was back when we didn't even know enough to issue a search warrant. But the other officers decided it was just a prank, so they pawned him off on me. I didn't blame them. I mean, a kid coming and saying, "I did it all, it was me." Who'd believe him? But it looked bad. I didn't think anyone would come forward and take the blame for all the incidents. The police were desperate to pin it on anyone. If this kid really did it, they might have announced the case was closed. And if that happened, Namatame would stop saving people. I couldn't let that happen, or the game would be over. That's why I told the others I sent him home. I came up with the idea to put him inside the TV on the spot.
The game would be over? You threw him in just so your fun wouldn't end?
You gotta have some excitement in life, don't you agree? But then you guys put your foot in it yet again and ruined my fun. Thanks to you, Kubo was arrested again, and everyone acted like he was the true culprit behind it all. Couldn't they see how badly he copied the crime scene? It worked out in the end, though, because good old Namatame kept saving people. I guess the guy started to develop some kind of messiah complex, huh? What an idiot.
This is all a game to you. How dare you murder people? Murder Saki-senpai for such a stupid reason! You bastard! I'll never forgive you!
You can keep your forgiveness. Our world will probably become just like this place soon enough anyways. Didn't you notice? The fog's leaking out. Everything on that side's pretty much screwed. The two worlds will merge soon, and then there'll be no difference, no sides anymore.
What the hell's he talking about?
This isn't his
What do you
real
mean, what
body.
the hell is he talking about? Y'all know this. Y'all have put the glasses on outside.
The real Adachi is somewhere else.
But this guy feels different from an ordinary shadow. It doesn't seem like he's going berserk.
Wow, you can tell that much? This me is just around to greet you guys, and thank you for wasting your time by chasing me in here. I'd say this world has taken a real shine to me. I feel like it's giving me everything I've ever wanted. And the monsters don't attack me at all. Maybe they can tell we have the same goal.
The Shadow's goal?
By the end of the year, Inaba will disappear completely into the fog. Soon, this place will be reality. I'll be in this world, so if you want me, come and get me. This world has a mind of its own. We'll see which of us it favors.
Keep your bullshit to yourself. It's about time you shut the hell up. We'll finish this right now!
What a chump! Didn't I just tell you the real me is somewhere else? I'll be expecting you all. We'll put an end to this.
Get back here, you!
That stuff about the world's mind and how this place will become our reality. Was he serious?
The rest of his confessions were consistent. We'd best proceed under the assumption that it's no lie.
It felt like He's gained some strong power after coming here.
Not only that, maybe he got taken over by that power.
So what he said about the two worlds becoming one, that's really gonna happen?
Didn't he say that it would happen by the end of this year? What happens then?
I think he means this world will engulf the human world. The people in town are acting weird. It's like when the shadows that emerged from people went berserk. If the fog gets even thicker, and this town is completely shut off from the outside world, then the other side might become full of shadows, like over here.
You mean everyone's gonna turn into shadows?
Damn it! Damn that bastard! Why? We went through so much to get here, and now it turns out he was pulling our strings this whole time? Yeah. It's about time we finish this. I don't want to feel this way ever again.
There's a path we can take now. I sense Adachi's presence from that direction. He's taunting us.
Bring it on! Let's go kick his ass right now!
Wait, I suggest we prepare ourselves first. We can't let him stab us in the back ever again. We must face him with all the power at our disposal and defeat him without fail.
I'm a little worried what he means by the end of the year, but now's not the time to freak out. Let's get prepared. Let's get over-prepared and leave footprints all over his stupid, smug face!
By pooling all your strength, the path to truth has been opened. What do you mean this game's very silly? This game's super serious. True culprit has been confirmed. Before the end of the year, this town will be swallowed by the fog. Must finish things before then. You resolved to be fully prepared before facing Adachi. So, you go home. As one would. You overhear students talking. Is this fog getting thicker and thicker, or is it just me? Does this mean the world's coming to an end? I actually heard someone say that. What do you think's gonna happen? Earthquake? Tsunami? Nothing's gonna happen. It's just fog, you doofus. Besides, if something terrible happens, the defense force or somebody is sure to come save us. Yeah, I guess you're right. What if some giant monster attacks Inaba? Or aliens? I saw a movie about something like this. Yeah, and they're in a gas station, and it was originally supposed to be in black and white, but they wouldn't let them. Hey everyone, they posted the test results. Remember how we did that? Awesome moment of truth. Oh well, want to check it out? We decided to check the test results. You got the highest score! Whoa, you're a genius, Sen. That's awesome. I'm just as happy as if I got the highest grade myself. Social link friends seem to be looking at you admiringly. You've become closer with your friends. You decide to return to class. As in a day, Milko can be identified as possible that fog will shroud the entire world by the end of the year? Regardless, you must defeat the one behind all of this before then. Oh, okay. Oh, you have a request now? Ren told me. He said that this romance won't go well. Says that your first love never turns out the way you want. That's not true, right? It might be. Thought so. Well, even Sen agrees with him. If everybody's saying it, then it must be true. I'd like to ask you for a special favor. Could you listen to me for a second? That girl on the roof. What do you think she thinks of me? Well, there's nothing I can do but change myself. I already have a plan. You know, that girl said she wanted to be a vet, so I think she'll need an animal guide. So if I give her one as a present, don't you think it'll score me some major points with her? My problem is I don't have the slightest clue of where I could get something like that. Do you have any ideas? Check the TV. Huh? You mean like an infomercial or something? You don't? What? Well, if you think you could... Well, if you do think of a way you could find one of those, could you bring it to me? Oh, a reward? Right, a reward. I'll give you something really special. Come on, help me out here. It's a picture book with an old scholar or magician would use. From a magician. Like, on top of a cloud or something. Yep. Yep. That's a logical statement for someone to say about where to find a book. Yo, what's up? I got some good riddles for you. My exams. Yeah, I'm kind of on the verge of throwing in the towel. I got the fire, I'm gonna keep on fighting. Sorry, I lied. I already gave up. I don't want to face my riddle brother like that. I can't lie to you. Guess it's employment for me. I can't imagine sacrificing this afro just for interviews. Years of care and grooming versus less gainful employment. It's a tough choice. But right now, it's riddle time. Have at you. Then it's time for another logical throwdown. Once again, the category is categories. Our old friends Group A and B here are back in effect. F's in Group A. G's in Group B. N is in Group A. O is in Group B. Which group does P have detailed onto their side of the riddle? Right. It'd be Group B, because A's is straight lines, B has a curve in it. Oh yeah? And what do the letters in that group have in common? The way they're drawn. Out of sight. Way to go, Riddle Bro. You were able to view the letters in terms of curves and angles, and you ascertained the distinction. However, that one was easy. Just a little mental appetizer before the main course. I knew I'd have to step my game up to give you a worthy challenge. Right now it's for the next problem. Next one's another group riddle, baby. TC is in Group A. XE is in Group B. Okay. MD is in Group A. RN is in Group B. BK is in Group A. NE is in Group B. Which of these three is in Group A speed dial? Let's go Argon. I guess chemistry just isn't your forte. Incorrect. I'll be here waiting for the time. Yep, okay. Well, what's an Argon? Oh, yeah, that's principal. Like, who the fuck is that guy? We don't actually need to talk to Rooftop Girl. So then let's go to the secondary building. Roof. Yep, because you got a quest for us. I've noticed that more and more people are starting to wear gas masks when out running errands. No one in my family has bought one yet, but maybe we better get them while we can? Senpai, I'd like to ask another favor of you, but... Do you think you could find me a piece of classy lumber? See, I'm thinking about building a shelf, something nice, you could display models on. I want to surprise my dad with it. I can't seem to get a hold of any quality wood. I know it's a lot to ask, but Senpai, you're the only one I know who can do this. You're amazing, Senpai. I apologize for putting you out like this all the time. Please, all I need is a piece of classy lumber. Somewhere heavenly, okay. That's kind of what I figured, but... Okay, then we go downstairs. Okay, and you got a quest for us. Everyone complains about the fog, but I don't mind how thick it is at all. It's like, it makes it easier to think, even though you can't remember what you were thinking about later. For example, if I turn my radio on in the fog, it really feels like I can hear those broadcasts from years ago. Almost like I can still hear the voice of the girls I used to play with. To be honest, I have another favor to ask of you. I want to build another crystal radio just like the one I had when I was a kid, but can't find what I need. I used a mineral called Old Ore, but it seems to be quite rare now. Anything that you could do about that? Thank you. I really can't order it from anywhere, so I was at a complete loss. Sorry to ask so much of you, but I'm counting on you. And where is it? Maybe a fish or something that's hiding a piece. Okay. So it's in heaven, but it's a fish character that has it. And yeah, there's nothing going on over here. Yeah, like I'm gonna hang out with you this late in the game. Get real. Okay, no grand prize currently. Coco Fur, you got anything new? Yeah, that's a no. Alright, bye. Okay, yes. Then let's go to the floodplain. You don't have mission. Nope. Yes, leave the floodplain. Okay, then go to the shopping district. And we're already like best friends, you don't need to hang out anymore. Okay, then apartment store. Yep, nope. Okay. Need Junes. Oh no, actually we do need to get Junes. Yeah, everyone, let's get together. We're gonna go on the TV.
Now, what should we do?
Let's go.
Get Dachi, baby, as soon as we can. Ready since I'll be giving you directions today. Okay. So, got few quests to do. I'd say few, we got a lot of quests to do actually. A bunch of quests that we can't accept probably because we haven't finished a bunch of quests. Yeah, we didn't. I did forget to get that quest. Oh, I could have given him a fish. Okay. Miriam. Yeah, we got a bunch of stuff. Okay, well, for now, let's save. And then, Teddy, take us to where Adachi is. And Chie. Yukiko. And Kanji. Go. What bonus do I have? Okay, yeah, you need to be equipped because I actually need to build you up for something I'm working on. If I remember correctly. Hear voices from somewhere. Ha. I told you to come after me and you actually came? Don't you guys have anything better to do? What a bunch of losers. Let's find the culprit ourselves. Let's meet up at the special headquarters today. Am I right or am I right? Man, it's embarrassing. How old are you guys? Oh crap, my stomach's hurting. Come on, We're all students, right? Shouldn't you be studying instead of wasting your time with this? Study hard, get into a good college, work at a respectable company, marry a cute girl. Why are you guys so desperate when it comes to something so useless? Wouldn't you regret it once you become adults? What's up with this guy? Out of all the things we've dealt with in this world, he pisses me off the most. We're not letting him get away. Oh yeah, we're in our Halloween costumes. Perfect.
Be careful. No.
Okay. She probably told us, you know, what they were immune to, but I wasn't listening. Okay. It's ice.
Now what could you be weak to? Darkness will work. This will be an easy win. 3 enemies left. You can win this.
Also, did we just skip the Lion's turns there? I mean, I'm okay with that. Just kind of walked off and I was like, okay, fine, we'll use dark attacks.
Amazing, Yukiko-senpai. Keep it up.
Here goes. Crush it time. Lay down and die already. Play.
Whoa, Kanji, that was great.
Persona.
Okay, there we go. That works. Enemies over there? Really? Where?
Oh, be careful. Light's no good on this one.
You know, the first thing I was gonna try. Am I really? I don't feel like I'm that one. Oh wait, I can't use this one, can I? Like, I feel like my Tao T.
Now what could you be weak? Darkness will work. This is
Yeah, but darkness isn't something that I use usually. Fine. I think my Tao T was actually like, I'd already leveled up past the point of learning the skill I needed to learn. I don't know, I don't fucking remember. So I'm gonna do off stream anyways. Here we go. That's better.
Yes, I leveled up.
Is there any point to you leveling up anymore?
Be careful. There's an enemy immune to light. I'll finish you. Someone finish it off. Go for it. There. Amazing, Yukiko-senpai. 2 defeated so far.
Here goes. Persona.
Okay. Still haven't learned what those were weak to. Alright, let's take a skill card.
Another level. Gotta keep at it.
Okay, that's good to know.
There, got it. It's weak to fire.
Oh, hey! I know someone that knows how to use fire attacks.
Amazing, Yukiko-senpai. 2 defeated so far.
Guess. Key chest. Gale Bow, really? Made me waste a key on that. Fucked up, man. The men do have Halloween outfits, okay? I am, like, you know, top hat wearing cape boy. And, like, seriously, where did they decide not to come with me? He's Frankenstein. Look at him. They got Halloween outfits. We're wearing them. So I am curious. Hold on a second. What is it? Under equipment? There. Is that better? Is that better, Carp? I'm a Power Ranger and he is Marilyn Monroe. Does that make you feel better? Oh, okay. Good to know that's what the stairs look like. Okay, I'm glad you approve of the new costumes.
Light's no good on this one. I am thou. Amazing, Yukiko-senpai. 2 defeated so far. It's weak to darkness.
Okay, but was it to lightning? Okay, it's indifferent. Oh no, we got attacked.
Oh, that's not good. Darkness won't... No problem. Wow.
Okay, okay.
Don't give up now,
Oh.
okay? I'll finish you. Whoa, Chie-senpai, that's 2 defeated.
It's over already?
Granted, I can have them all wear the Power Rangers outfit since that's a set. But I do like Marilyn Monroe kanji. It's a very nice outfit. Also, it seems like my fucking internet has stabled since I reset the router and everything. So that's nice. Besides the hiccup at the very beginning, I haven't lost any frames.
That looked like it hurt. Go get him! Go, go, go!
He is our Viking. Yeah, deal new parts. Okay, and I'll pick the money up. I'm gonna be doing fusions, so I'm gonna need money.
Be careful. Ice won't work, so try it. Alright, go, go, go!
Yeah, I'm gonna be doing a lot of grinding off stream. One, so I can afford to have all the different fusions. I actually want to fill that out as much as possible.
Wow, it's puny. This'll be cake.
The other thing is that I want to be prepared to fight death. I want to actually defeat death in the playthrough.
Couldn't quite beat it. Go forth!
That worked a lot better. Well, I mean, you're new, so we're taking you. You're coming with us, old man. Yeah, it might have been Mind Charge that I needed. I think it's Mind Charge. In which case, it's not too late.
Reset scan.
Well, that's why I'm gonna do a lot of grinding off stream. And if I have the right stats, no, it can't be your chance. If I have the right stats, it shouldn't be too bad of a fight. In all actuality.
3 of them. Don't give up now, okay? Whoa, Chie-senpai.
Well, then it'll be one of those where, like, if I fight him and I just get my shit pushed in, it's like, okay, I know, we're not doing this fight. But if it's like, oh yeah, you know, it seems like a good fight so far. Then I'll, you know, like, try to beat him. But, wait, no. Oh, wrong button, no. There we go. Move on to the next floor. Hmm? Huh? Where are we? Sorry, give me a sec. Senpai, I can't find any exits. Oh no, what should we do? See? I told you, students should go home and study. Why can't you listen to me? You'll never become well-behaved members of society if you keep this up. Oh well, have fun in there. They look friendly.
It's weak to fire.
Ah, great. Yeah, I mean, it really will. Wow, you had to miss. Embarrassing. Okay, well.
Enemies down. We have be gone.
It still was really easy, but missing and then healing them was not how I expected it to go. It's Siegfried.
Be careful. It's weak to fire.
Weak to fire. Cool, cool, cool.
You hit the enemy. You're doing well. Enemy down. You're doing well, Senpai. 4 enemies left. Don't give up. Couldn't quite beat it. Go forward.
Yay. You're not new, you look new. But okay, I'll trust you, game. I'll trust that I don't have long-tailed flying cat man. I didn't like that door being closed. Those are really weird. Oh, okay, never mind. That's a shadow. Okay. I was looking at it as how the sign would look if it was actually, you know, positioned upright. Not that it's designed to be looked at from this angle. Because I was like, what is that? A chicken falling backwards? But no, it's a shadow crawling towards you. Granted,
Light's no good on this one.
chicken falling backwards would be a pretty interesting sign to have in a game. Where are you weak to again?
It's weak to darkness.
Okay, yeah, alright. So we don't know. You're weak to kicks, gotcha.
Leave this to me.
No. Okay, and now you finish them off. I feel new cards. Sure, luck up. It's got the mind charge. Think that's what I actually really needed for the challenge. Is it lightning? Oh, you know lightning doesn't work on those other guys. How about kicking them? Okay, doesn't give a shit about it. Gotcha, gotcha.
Hanji, that was great. You're the man.
Do it again.
I'm afraid of choosing skill up and losing the card that I need. So we're just gonna end the shuffle. I don't want to have to build Towdy or whatever up again.
That was nice, GA Senpai. Looking good. Yes! GA Senpai's in for the kill. Go forth.
Okay, well.
3 of them. Don't give up now, okay?
Here goes. Crush it. It ain't going down.
Hey, it ran away. The nerve of that
Howard.
thing. Go! not over.
Here goes. Question time.
Fucking counter. Ah, it didn't escape. Oh. Okay. Thanks. I guess.
Here goes. Persona!
Escape and escape. Oh, it didn't escape. Fuck.
One enemy to go. I can't defeat it.
Here goes. Question time.
Hey, we got one, and that's what matters. Ah, of course there's no money up. Yako or Nibiros? I like this one. They're cool looking. Got certain je ne sais quoi. Look at that, 15,000 experience. Oh, 15,000 money and 10,000 experience. Nice.
Level up time.
Okay, skill, Yukiko, this one, yeah. Here we go, boom. Like that fight didn't even happen.
Be careful.
Is it fire? Yeah, okay.
4 of them. You need to thin them out. Couldn't quite beat it. Go forth. There. Amazing, Yukiko Senpai.
unreal.
2 defeated so far.
Okay, money, please. Yeah, because I think like the early 80s is when they recommend that you can, not recommend, but like when they're like, okay, yeah, you can take on death now. So doing the grind I need to do anyways, I should be in position where I can take on, you know, yeah.
It's 3 enemies left. You can win this. I am thou. So persistent.
Oh no.
It's calling backup. Hurry and defeat it.
Here goes. Question time.
Perfect. Let's
Yep, you got this.
This is it. Enemy death. Are all right. Be gone.
Damn, couldn't finish.
Chio, I'm with you.
So this may be really surprising to y'all, but not using a TV monitor as using a TV as a computer monitor, things actually run a lot smoother looking. Like things actually look really nice. Almost as if like things are at the right refresh rate and stuff. Yeah, like, so there's a game, Hollow Cure Save the Fans. It's Vampire Survivor, but for the HoloLive fandom. I just like the way it looks when I play it. But when I played it on my TV, the match, like each stage is 20 minutes long. But it would take me an hour to finish it because the game ran at third speed. And there wasn't any settings I could change. Ever since I've been using just 3 actual computer monitors, the game runs perfectly fine. Everything runs at the speed it's supposed to. It could not handle running on the TV. Like, it just changed the way it ran. Right, as you have guessed, I'm waiting for you just beyond here. Did you really think I'd just let you through? Grrr! There has to be a way to open this. Look around for clues, Senpai. The 3 monitors lucky bastard or lucky bastard that the game runs correctly now.
Be careful. There's an enemy immune to light.
Yeah, it's electricity for them, and then they have like.
Darkness will work. This will be
Okay.
3 of them. Don't give up now, okay? Ha!
3 monitors. That makes sense.
Amazing, Yukiko-san. Keep it up. Yo, so persistent.
Here goes Persona! Still 2 of them!
Yeah, I mean, it was pretty nice. You just feel like, oh, your job shut down, blah blah. We're getting rid of monitors and monitor stands. Here, have some. Carpet's your favorite demon, the pooper. I don't need them. I'll just take the money. Plus, I'm like 99% sure that the version of Bellafor that I have is better. Okay, and he's not gonna let me in that way. So I have to find a clue. Huh. This one of those I have to go back to the floor and find something.
No problem. It'll be over in a
When?
flash.
Or is it darkness only?
Couldn't quite beat it. That's amazing, Yukiko-senpai. Keep it up. Go for it. Yo! There's still 4 left.
Okay, so they're not weak darkness.
Here goes Persona! Couldn't finish it.
Wow. What dick move.
Persona!
Whoa, Chie-senpai. That's 2 defeated. Go for it.
Yeah, Tauri doesn't have any fucking wind. So can't really do that. Can I? Okay, well it's 100% not Aguilau. I can get rid of that, because it even is Aguilau, I can just like use one of the skill cards to make him relearn it. Plus, I won't need to level him up if there's Aguilau. Oh, there's a hole in the ground. Jump in. This place. Oh, you're able to escape. Not bad, not bad. You guys are better than you look. The place seems different from where we were before. Feels like Adachi has complete control over the area. It's like that door we couldn't open. I have a feeling this won't go that easy. Be careful, Senpai.
Oh, be careful. Light's no good on this one.
Okay. Don't use lightning. Gotcha.
Weaknesses. This one's a gimme. It's weak to
Okay. Well. Thank you for letting me know his weakness before I, immediately found out. Okay, they're also weak to fire. Well, that works out nicely.
couldn't quite beat it. Chie, now's our chance.
Twin dragons, let's go. So this guy's just a tank health-wise. Gotcha.
Couldn't quite beat it. Chie-senpai, your defense is down. I am down. I broke a sweat.
You guys can. Was it fire? Alright. Easy enough. Right. I just got rid of it.
3 of them. Don't give up now, okay? Go forth. 3 enemies down. We have.
Okay, and do not turn rush on in case they survive, because that'll just heal them. What do we got? New cards. We'll take that money, please. Okay, okay.
Reset scan. Ice should work well. You can. Go! I'll finish you. Enemy down.
Do it again.
Did it, Chie-senpai? Go, Chie-senpai, go! Kick their ass!
Just because I was afraid that fire would heal it. And that ice might, I guess reflect wouldn't even been bad on those other guys. They're already at max health, it's not like, they could heal. We're getting a lot of twin dragons today. Oh my god, it's Aladdin. Let's go with XP up. Yeah, 83. And then Torrent Shot's another one that I can just hit. Hey, Sweet Scheme, how's it going? What's in here? Lifestone? I'll take that. Okay, we can get them. We can get them. Yeah. Just one.
Don't let it get away.
Right, I don't want to do panic on it.
Couldn't quite beat it. Last one. Go for it.
You don't have anything that you can use against it.
I couldn't do it.
And then Torrent Shot. Okay, well, you tried. Come on, multi-hit. Just one. Oh well.
Here goes. Crush it time.
Damn.
It ain't going down.
Hey, Joey, how's it going? It's going well. Ah, of course he escapes. It's going well. We are after the actual killer, who ended up being Adachi. And we're just exploring this dungeon for a bit. Oh, that's a swanky chair. Okay, so you have wind and ice. So I feel like you're weak to fire.
Senpai's amazing.
I said I think you're weak to fire. Oh, you are not weak to fire.
Here goes. Crush it time.
Okay. Are you one of the weird ones that is weak to what you cast? Hey, I can get the tiger. Okay, I have to get rid of someone. You know what? We're gonna get rid of you, Cerberus. Okay, what's in here? Ball lightning, something we won't use. Unless, I guess it's like absolutely necessary for someone to cast lightning on a turn.
Careful, that enemy's immune to wind.
Alright. Okay, so then you're weak to something oddly specific.
Yo, mind if I kick a little? This is it. Eat this.
That's good. Thomas Press. Yeah, I really like the aesthetic of the Persona games. Granted, I did put them in Halloween costumes. They don't normally look like this. Let's go with the money up. And there we go. Okay. I forgot what you guys are.
Darkness will work. This will be an easy win.
Okay, and you don't have any darkness abilities, no?
3 enemies left. You can win this. I'll finish you. Couldn't quite beat it.
Okay, well, we get magic back real quick anyways. Just go around and start disappearing people. And granted, I probably could just rush attack that one. See, that's not fair. That should have definitely triggered the card deal out, because those were all attacks on their weaknesses.
Be careful. There's an enemy immune to light.
Okay, eat the tigers.
Tamage Senpai's seriously cool.
And then we set the goo thing on fire.
Enemy down. Let's fight. It will end here.
money up. Because we need that. Lifestone, that's it. Lifestone, okay. Oh yay, and we summon death. Return to entrance. I'm not fighting death right now. Stay here. Continue for more. Yeah. And we just get to do this floor over again.
Look out! It's immune to physical attacks.
You don't have any of the, Which one's immune to physical attacks?
Ice. This one's a gimme. 3 enemies left.
Okay, it's not that one. It's giant cities that are immune to, physical.
Go Chie-senpai, go! Kick their ass! 2 enemies down. Let's fight!
Okay, no, I do remember getting Mother Harlot at some point. We also want to get everyone over prepared, as Chie put it. Because that's always beneficial.
It's immune to physical attacks. I'll finish you. Enemy down. Chie-senpai. Guys, give me a sec. I'll do a quick scan. Darkness will work. This 3 enemies left. You can win this. I am thou.
Hopefully fire doesn't heal it. Okay, it doesn't. That's our big concern, is that you end up healing them, trying to knock the other people down. Okay. Just take the key. Because I don't need the gin. And then, I really don't need to, like, make sure I get, free for the next card rollout. Nice? Okay.
Two enemies down. Do it again, Chie-senpai. It's tough. Spot, Chie-senpai. Go forth.
Please don't heal him. Yay! Okay, and then we'll just go ahead and take it down, because we can't rush attack it. Okay, let's do endurance up, I guess. Yeah, for those that don't know, in Persona 4, it's different each game. In Persona 4, what summons a death is how many chests you've opened since the last time he's appeared. I think it's like 24 or something like that. And then he's summoned. It's in the 20s. And then he follows you on a floor to kill you unless you move to another floor, leave the dungeon, or open another chest. Any of those triggers will stop death from coming after you. She's one of the easiest ones to get away from in the games, like in the series. But yeah, go ahead and here we go. Yeah, because like in some of them it's just like, oh, you're in the dungeon too long, and he will follow you until you completely leave the dungeon. But he's also usually pretty slow, so you can usually get away from him if, like, he's following you. The issue, though, is, well, I mean, we can do it already, because... Okay, we don't want to do that. Yeah, okay, yeah, there's no point having Chie do that, never mind. But I also think that, like, yeah, I like Chie's pumpkin outfit. Think the, like, pathways are narrow enough that you can't dodge him. They're big kitties, but they're mean big kitties, because they don't like having a weakness like everyone else does. Except for, so far, at least from what I can tell, is the death attack, which you almost never want, because... Oh, hey, it's you guys. What's up? Stupid Adachi, baby. He sure talks big for such a lame cop. We'll pursue him like roar, and then he'll crush him like squash. And say, how would you like this? All, okay. You haven't found him either? Damn it. Yeah, let's put an end to this whole stupid mess. All we have to do is keep bad till it's over. Oh, you want this? It's pretty good. Off top, okay. And no Naoto? But yeah, like, so you have your basic elementals of wind, fire, ice, and lightning. And then you have dark and light. And dark and light are both one-hit KOs if they hit. And they have like, I think it starts at like 15, then goes to like 20, and then stops at 30% chance to one-hit KO something. Unless something's weak to it, in which case it always kills them. But, it's so rare that you run into an enemy that's only weakness is that you almost never bring it, because it's like, it's a waste of time. So we'll just... Oh, hey! That's always a nice feeling. No, you can stay behind right now. Okay, and these are weak to ice? Yep. Okay. And they're gonna heal, but they're already dizzy, so... There you go. And, I will take the left up, I guess. I'm not getting good hands right now. What's in here? Shadow. Okay.
It's immune to physical attacks.
Well, we know how this one goes. We do that twice, and then we use the fire attack, and then all-out attack if the guy's still standing. Also, there's no point in having rush. Okay, oh, I forgot. Those guys, I think they absorb physical or they're reflected. Either way, there's no point in having rush on. I'll take the money. Woo. Okay, Towdy's leveled up some more. Okay, we got Go Home, that's nice. Ooh, a good chest. In it, please be something good. Oh, we got Gun for Naota. I'm pretty sure Naota will enjoy that gun. Okay, so we got this way. I want to go up one more floor before, or down, or whatever direction the floors are in this one. Before I go to the,
Looks like that one's immune to wind.
home area.
Go forth! There! 2 enemies down. Great, Yukiko-senpai.
Here we go. Okay. Go this way. And these were stairs up, right? Or were those stairs down? Okay, yeah, there's stairs up. The Persona games are pretty comfy, like, as you're playing them. Oh, you guys never give up. What are you trying to accomplish, putting yourselves in danger like that? Trying to see justice done? Is that really justice, though? Aren't you just doing this because you want a little spice in your boring lives? What's the difference between that and a criminal who gets his kicks by murdering people? You see what I'm getting at? There's still a lot of time left. Give it some thought. To be honest, I can't completely deny what he said. That doesn't justify what he did. Right, Senpai? I mean, no, there's a big difference between trying to save people and murdering people. Okay, and we just leave the dungeon. Turn to entrance. And then I want to go in here. Need to talk to Oh, we got another poem? Let's go. Something is different. Maria is nowhere to be found. There's another piece of paper on the floor. Something is written on it in horrible script, as if someone wrote it with their offhand.
Release yourself. Release yourself. From desire, from impulse. Logic and rationales are excuses for the weak. Release yourself. Your heart's voice. Your internal scream. In exchange for a lost voice, grab hold of your proof of life. Never let it go.
This must be another of Marie's poems.
What is this?
What's happening to me? Why is this here? I put that in my pocket. Doesn't make any sense. Gotta be. Hey, don't read that. You inconsiderate scumbag. Already read my heart's voice. No! It's my heart's voice. Hush now, Marie. If you need to release your impulses, please do it somewhere else. Shut up. This is just... Huh? Impulses. Release. I'll never let this go. Stop reading my stuff. Marie returns to her seat, quivering with either rage or embarrassment. Okay, wait, no, I need to talk to, check on dwellers. I think I'd like to see a trumpeter with mind charge ability. Okay. Okay. Yep. Okay, I need to check compendium and register personas. Register all of them. Okay. Then, wait, no. Stop being compendium fuse. Fuse, is that pentagon? No. Hexagon? Yes. Okay. Now we need Tawu, Hibblesag, White Rider, and Matador. Okay. Then... Okay, so we can't make that one. We don't have Atavaka. Yeah, which ones am I missing? Okay, I do have all of those. That's good. So I can just start fusing things to make room. Okay, what is the one that I currently have? Okay, don't get rid of Dai Soju. Okay. Okay, we can make that. We can make Loki. You know what? Let's make Loki. Okay, okay. You can have... let's go with... Don't need that or that. We don't have the auto level up on this one. Okay. Bowmaster? Nah, we don't need to worry about that. Okay. That. And... I think we'll go with that one. There we go. I am Loki. I guess I'm going to be troubling you for the time being. The Fool social link infuses Loki with power. We will replace that one with Ice Amp. High counter isn't terrible. Lowers odds of staying crit damage. Okay, that doesn't happen that often. Okay, and Nullfire is way more important than High Counter. Ah, just short of Niflheim. Okay, well. Then let's fuse that, and then... Nope. Okay, we can get Seats in the Middle. Hellbiker, which has the forecast bonus, which is... What's a forecast bonus? I really don't want to have to back out to see that. Evade Ice added bonus stats. Okay. Well then, might as well make Hellbiker. Oh, I know it's Raphael and then Byakko. Okay. Growth 3, that's always nice to have. That one. And let's go with, I guess, that one. And it's Hellbiker. Don't get cocky. We're going from one side of hell to the other, you know. Under the current fusion forecast conditions, Hellbiker gained additional power. Various bonuses were added. Kind of surprised that he got Evade Ice as like a special thing when he's not really affected by ice. Okay. Go with that one. Seth. I like Seth. He looks cool. Okay, weak to lightning. Okay. Need that. And then let's take fire and almighty and ice. And then we got ourselves Seth. Seth didn't even have anything to say. Okay, now we just need to get the Matador, White Rider, Pablsag, and Tau. Okay, Pablsag and Tau are the ones I need to remember, really. Emperor and Hanged. Oh, whoops, accidentally backed out too far. Back in there. Check compendium. View compendium. Okay. Emperor. Pablsag. Okay, then we need not hermit. There's Hanged. Cow. And go. Okay, then we need White Rider. Don't have enough money. No. Okay. Oh, we can get Matador. Like I said, we're gonna need money. Damn. Okay, well, with that lackluster note, I'm gonna end stream there. Let me see who's streaming right now and raid into them. Okay, I haven't ever raided into this person, but I've seen them in other people's chats, and I've heard that they're always really nice. So I'm gonna raid into them. Sparrow Phantasm, they're playing Saints Row the Third, which I loved that game, so it should be fun. I appreciate everyone for coming out. I will see y'all tomorrow with Yakuza. And then I'll be releasing later my schedule today on Discord and on Twitter. I have some Halloween stuff planned for the rest of the month. And yeah, thanks again for coming out. I appreciate it, and I'll see y'all tomorrow.